Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face, wow. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me not business, me not care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much, whoa. Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are even. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing.
You could give them your heart, and I'm gonna still say that's not enough. Jah alone knows that you got it tough. He restored my soul like Lazarus and told me to live right even when man unjust. Yo, this is Alabama. Your guy and his artist representative for Talk the Things TV, where we talk the things. Yo, big up Fire Feelings. And remember, comment, like, and follow. Alabama representing, you know. Boom! You could give them your heart, and I'm gonna still say that's not enough. Jah alone knows that you got it tough. He restored my soul like Lazarus and told me to live right even when man unjust. Yo, this is Alabama. Your guy and his artist representative for Talk the Things TV, where we talk the things. Yo, big up Fire Feelings. And remember, comment, like, and follow. Alabama representing, you know. Boom!
Brooklyn, New York, Wagwan is all about Miss Spotlight Zalima presents the return of royalty. Yes, the return of royalty.
And she's royal.
Saturday the 31st of May, our road leads to Club 718, that's 922 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to all the royal women and all the royal men. Mark this down on your calendars, you cannot miss this one. Admission tickets is only $30. Make sure you get there early. Music provided by Natty Samuels, DJ Neville, Super Lex, Unity Family, and Selector Fry. Remember, it's all about the return of royalty. Saturday the 31st of May 2025. Miss Spotlight Zalima, we doing it again.
Give thanks, me alive, yeah, the blessing does a flow upon me.
Up in the building. Wagwan, bow ear. Gotta say blessed morning to each and everybody in the building. Blessed morning to each and everybody on the live right now, man. Yo, I want to shout out to you guys, man. You don't even know how blessed I am to have you guys in my life. I want to say that, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that definitely checking for the ones and threes. I got to shout out to my sister from my next mother, my friend, my G, my dupes. Angela, anywhere you at, you know how the thing go already. Big up to you and your entire family. And like I said, man, everybody that subscribed to the channel, definitely gotta say, guys, I love you from the bottom of my heart. Thanks for rocking with me. Definitely thanks for supporting me. Definitely thanks for, you know what I mean, showing that love, man, because like I said, love is it and love alone. You know what I mean? Like I said, you know, he who don't know love, don't know God. Remember, remember this, what I say, he who don't know love, don't know God. You understand? So big up to everybody who have love in their heart. Everyone that prepared to show love, because it's love and love alone could do it. You understand? Too much of hatred, too much of bad mind, too much of envy. You know what I mean? Too much of corruption, too much of negative energy, negative thinking. We need to come off of these things, my brothers and sisters. I swear to God. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, top of the Tuesday morning is the 20th of May. Jeez, I got like 5 more days to go before my birthday. So So Monday coming. Yes, Monday, the show, the 26th of May. It's my birthday. Definitely, we're going to be having a ball right here on the station while we talk about stuff and so forth. Guys, as you see the thumbnail and the title, you know where we're heading from. You know where we're heading to. You know what we're going to be talking today. We got some stuff to talk about. And we're going to be running through the whole bombing that happened at the police station. You know me, the fire that catch a fire at the airport. All these things start happening just a joy. Me know like it's something to throw people off focus or something. Me know, but we got to talk about that. Also, we're going to be talking about the lead topic is all about ADRIANA. You know how it goes over here, you know what I mean? We ain't stopping at all. Like I say, you see the title, we're going to always say justice for ADRIANA, you understand? New twist. Every new twist we get, we bring it to you guys. Definitely to interact, you know what I mean? This is where you get the latest in what's going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. And we soon start bringing some international news and stuff to you guys, you know what I mean, on the lives. You know, make it a little bit more spicy. But nevertheless, like I told you guys, if you are interested in advertising your business, whether you have a little business, small business, business is business. You're looking for that platform to advertise your business, yes. Let's Start the Things TV is that platform. And remember, Let's Start the Things TV is sponsored and pushed by FF Vibes Radio, as you could see right there on my screen. That's my internet radio station. So like I said, guys, come aboard with us for your advertisement need. You understand? It's affordable, and definitely you guys are going to love when you hear what's up. You guys could follow us on our website, or should we say check out our website at www.ffvibes.com. Okay? FF Vibes Radio, sorry. That's www.ffvibesradio.com. That is our website. And like I say, come aboard with us for your advertisement need right here as we come to you every morning, 8 to whenever. Once again, for those persons who may be interested in donating to the channel, remember, like I say, you guys could donate by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle that is provided scrolling on the screen. Yes, you guys could donate to the channel by purchasing a super chat, a super sticker. You know what I mean? Just hit the $ that is showing on your device. Excuse me. Yeah, hit the $ that is showing on your device and choose whatever payment method you would like to use. No, don't do that, baby. Come on. Don't do that. It's okay, okay? Love that, huh? Okay. Right? Choose any payment method you would like to use when you hit that $ on whatever device you're watching the show on. Also, you could donate to the channel by being a member of the channel for just $2 a month, guys. You understand? Definitely that's how it's going. So donating is a must. Like my moderator just paste it in the comment section, guys, so you know what's up. All right, that is it for it. So definitely we're gonna jump into some stuff. Because last time we was running through some stuff, definitely, and today we're going to definitely pinpoint on some other things. Definitely, I want to say good morning to all the nurses. Shout out to all the doctors. Shout out to all who working. If you may be working from home, you may be going to work, coming home from work, taking your children, your kids them to school. You know what it is, man. And also, shout out to everybody that definitely love the show. Like I just now see somebody just now, Sam say, love this show. So I appreciate that, guys. Really, really do appreciate that for you loving and rocking with me. You understand? Cause it's a must. You know what I mean? When you got people, you know, not it's a must, it's a blessing when you got people rocking with you. What's going on, you know? Yeah, it's a blessing when you got people rocking with you. So, definitely appreciate you guys. Definitely love you guys. So, let me jump into some videos. By the meantime, like I said, guys, as you guys come in, please give the video a thumbs up. As you guys come forward, yes, give the video a thumbs up for me, please. That's all I'm asking you for, to give the video a thumbs up. Okay? Now we're going to go into this video here, so we're not going to start with ADRIANA first. What we're going to do, we're going to chat about some stuff, and then we're going to get into ADRIANA's situation. Now, I saw this video on the internet whereby it looked like this man is... if he's exposing the government, because you guys know since the whole situation with Adriana, people are intent to turn it and saying that it's a government, that it's government and all of these things, right? It's government related, and or people making it a government issue and all these foolishness. Now, like I said, why persons may be making it a government issue, or why the government name might be getting dragged into this situation, is because of what they are doing. Remember, it all started from the commander, aka the assistant commissioner, lying to the mother of the child that was killed in Double D Hotel. That's where it started. With the commander, aka assistant commissioner, lying. Why would he do that? Then from there now it stemmed and it gone to the commissioner ain't saying nothing. The commissioner ain't come out and saying nothing. It go further by the president saying that the family is going to get all the help that they could get. He's going to provide all the help. When is the day of the autopsy? The family members could have how much people they want in the room. Videos will be taken and all of these things. Lie again. It looked like that never happened. With government. Now you heard Adriana's mother yesterday when she was saying that her brother went into the room and the position where them put he in, he couldn't take a video or a picture. The pathologist that they requested for this mother, that's not the pathologist that the mother wanted. The pathologist that the mother wanted, they did not want to give the mother. Liar, government again. So you see what going on? So when these people them keep talking about, oh, they're trying to make it a government official situation, a government... Bro, you guys are making it literally look like it's a government situation, or the government is behind this, we have to say. You guys are making it clear as day. People seeing that you guys are making it an issue that it look like you're either looking for cover up this thing, hide this thing, or don't do nothing that you are supposed to do with this death of this 11-year-old girl and her family. You understand? That's why it keep coming back to government, government, government. Don't give the people them what you want. Give the people them what they want. Aren't I saying that all the time? That's the problem. You guys want to give the people, the family, what you want. No, give the family what they want. I know, Lily Samuels. Remember there's how government stay, you know? That's how government stay, you know? They sell your dreams. Maybe not all of them, but that's how most of them stay. Big up the ones them will stick by their word. Stick with what they say. Uphold what they meant, they said. Show what they mean and what they were saying. Not the people them will talk one thing. You know, I always got the problem with people like that. People that can't show up. And I thank God every day that I'm a total different human being. Or a total different alien, you might say. I got me little ways, yeah. Me perfect. But I wise with certain things inclined with my age. No, I know I might be in my young 40s or whatever the case I know or whatever. Some people might say, but I have knowledge. Because you know why? Me mother, shout out to my mom, rest in peace my father. My mom and my father teach me to learn. You know my mother used to say? Take heed. Take heed, son. Don't laugh a man downfall, but learn from his downfall. Don't only praise a man's success, but learn from his success. These are the things my mom and my dad teaches me. That's why a day like today, I speak like how I speak. You know what I mean? And I'm proud of who I am. I'm a realist. I can't sugarcoat. I have to be straight. You know what I mean? And this is what the government are doing, and we are seeing it clearly. I don't even want to say government. Sometime. Because if you guys was doing anything genuine from your heart and y'all really want this case to bust, y'all would have bust this case long. Y'all could have bust this case and give these family members justice. But no. Y'all want to give the family what y'all want, not what they need or not what they want. Co-host, what's wrong? What's the matter, co-host? What's wrong with the gully? You know what I mean? Let me jump into this video here. So let me hear what this man got to say. You understand? I tell you, yo, sometimes I just want to know what is wrong with the government. Let me jump into this here, guys.
Profiles. Guys, again, I'm tired of this fake profile thing. So I'm telling you, here's how this works.
And thumbs up.
Adriana's murder will not be covered up by Bar Jagdeo and PPP pushing narratives to the Guyanese people using their fake profiles. Guyanese, again, I'm tired of this fake profile thing. So I'm telling you, here's how this works. On those fake profile pages, you go and you see they have like a few hundred friends. When you go and you look at the post, you see everything artificial. There's no family, there's no friends, there's not a regular thing. Then if you try to call them, you can't call them because they're not the name and they're not attached to the name on the face. So that is just a few of the things that you need to recognize with fake profiles. Yes, so that is what your government. The Indian people are kind of silent. It is my feelings that they're silent because their conscience allows them to know that whatever has transpired is wrong. Their conscience, they are seeing through the lies. They're seeing through the narratives that the PPP government, especially Bar Jagdeo, his president, and a few others close to him. I'm not seeing the entirety of PPP aligning with Bar Jagdeo today. No? And that needs to be recognized. Needs to be recognized that whatever is happening has caused a shift in the way people relate to the PPP. And I'm talking about PPP, people in the PPP, the way they relate. So let's go back to natural justice. None of the right things happened. The police protected the billionaire. And I must recognize here that the way Guyana works, the way the Bar Jagdeo administration works, there was a time when he was aligned more like with millionaires. But because of the value of Guyana money has decreased so much, and the expenditure of the kind of oil money that you're talking about, which isn't real, it's not there. But that's a different story. So it's more alignment with billionaires, not millionaires anymore. And I'm seeing here that billionaires are being protected. Because of the clamor of the people, natural justice would have allowed the state operatives, the police department, to be making statements, to be saying, well, we've questioned X, Y, and Z, and this is what we're finding. Make statements, the police department. Nothing. Nothing after. Now what Bharat is trying to tell his fools that he fool all the time, his Indian Guyanese, he's trying to tell them that this thing now has become political. It is not political. maybe the PNC and other people. But remember, political can be good because it's a set of people that are representing a set of people, or a set of people who wants to recognize an entire nation. That is what political is. Like Bar Jagdev is political because he is representing, or he says he's representing, Guyanese. Okay? But when you go to political and it's like a war, I don't know why that war is the political thing. Let's go back to natural justice again. We have been able as Guyanese today to establish that there was a family. There were a lot of people, true photos of course. There were children, at least 7 of them, playing in a pool. The shallow part of the pool, we can see that. We can see a guy that they say is the owner's son, quietly standing with a towel over his shoulder, and he's next to the
$823 overnight? Discover the 330p
washroom. And from the way I know it, it's a ladies' washroom. So the people who know more than me, I want you to deny that. Now, those people were there and they were comfortably looking over their children. But it's like some of these fake people that come online, they tell you that the grandmother should be standing there and peering over her children, her siblings. Really? That's not what we do. That's not what normal people do. Normal people go, they put them in a safe, protective environment. They expect them to be safe and protected. They didn't expect that there would be somebody with devious mindsets peering over their children, having alternate motives. They don't expect up to this day that there's a government in power that are only interested in selling fake narratives and not allowing for natural justice. What would have been some of the right things to do? But you know, I don't know why. I've seen a few Indian people come out, and I hate to think that we're still having this polarization in Guyana. I hate to think so. But Indian people are not so proactive. So let's allow for that. But I know my Indian brothers and sisters have conscience. So nobody has said up to this day the questioning that happened or the investigation on how it is moving. Because you can't stop the Guyana police from investigating. But when they make pronouncements, they would be blunders. So they're not making any pronouncements. So we get the president, and all they're doing now is selling narratives. This thing is, I'm not going to do any predictions. Not today. Now, your pathologist there. It is not beyond Guyanese to know that corruption happens. That people can be bribed. Now, for transparency purpose, I'm asking, Guyanese people are asking, Bar Jagdeo administration and his president to release all the findings of the autopsy, or whatever it is. And that fake doctor you have there, who was aligned with billionaires, that's a different story. So we want a list of all the findings and the reasons for the findings. That is the autopsy report and the signatories of those 3 guys. And I'm telling you here, Guyanese, they will never produce that with the signatories. And that would be the right thing to do for transparency and establishing for the Guyanese people what happens. Instead, Bar Jagdev came out and he made pronouncements. Like he was a right guy to do that. But the assumption here, I'm telling you how these bastards think. The assumption here is, well, if the president acts so. And we started that shit since in Born days.
You know what I really like? And I love about this man reasoning. You know what I like? I like that Indian people is coming out and saying or actually revealing the same regime that they used to support. This will show you and we need to stop with this racial talk, this chauvinist. We gotta stop with the racial talk. They ain't got nothing with no racial people who trying to make any situation or the people in Guyana again another with racial. Yeah, I need to bundle. I'm speaking to all my black brothers, my Indian black brothers and sisters, my Indian brothers and sisters, Hispanic. the Amerindian brothers and sisters, all 6 races in Guyana, we need to boycott that talk races between each other. A country that have 6 races shouldn't have no races or racism between them. Everybody should live in love because it's a land of 6 races. Everybody inheriting on the land. Are we comfortable? We as Guyanese welcome anybody on our shores or land. You understand? So I love though. But I got a special announcement to make, guys, and I want to let you know, guys, remember, anybody that want to donate, you understand, to Adriana's mom, the name and the number is up on the screen right now. Listen me and listen me carefully. She have to go to town today to do some stuff upon Adriana's behalf. And she just now text me and asked me if I could run the information by you guys again. So once again, guys, if you are interested in donating to Adriana, this number that you're seeing on the screen and the name is her mother name and her mother number. Listen what you guys have to do. The money you are sending, it has to be Western Union or MoneyGram. Okay, guys? When you go to Western Union and MoneyGram, remember, how do you do Western Union and MoneyGram transaction? When you're done, make sure you send the tracking number to that number that you're seeing on the screen so she could see the tracking number to give the people them, whether it's MoneyGram or Western Union, so she could receive the money. So remember, Western Union or MoneyGram donation to the mother. Okay, she's in town or she should be heading to town today. And she say if you guys could, you know what I mean, support by donating some cash to her. She really needed to do certain things with Adriana. And like I said, I provided the number and the name up on the screen there, Western Union or MoneyGram. When you done do the transaction, send the reference number to her phone. You take a picture and you send it to your phone so she could get the reference number to clear the money, whether it's Western Union or MoneyGram. Okay, guys? Thank you so much. So I'm going to leave the name and the number up on the screen so you guys could definitely do what you have to do. Like I said, she say send the money straight to her. Okay? Let me jump back into this video here. So, this man making a lot of sense with the leaders of the country today. This what these people them doing. I want y'all listen this man. Last night I was listening him and I said definitely I have to bring him to the platform, guys. And you know what I love is because he's an Indian. You understand? He's an Indian. That's what I love. Is that my black brothers and my Indian brothers coming out and speak. My Indian brothers them is talking and we love this. We love it. Let me jump back into it. One thing y'all. These people them gotta get exposed. And we're not stopping. And I love how he's not only talking about the government, but he's talking about Adriana and the whole setup. So listen to him clearly, guys. Okay?
The big boys speak and the fools sit quietly. The fools...
You know, the big boys speak and the fool is sit quietly. There's all the thing set up.
The assumption here is, well, if the president asks us, so. And we started that shit since in Borden days. The big boys speak and the fools sit quietly. The fools admit, they accept, and they listen. Those fools, most of them died. I'm just one of them that is still alive. Those fools died, Mr. Barjack. They died. A lot of them died. Today, there are less fools. They're more human beings with conscience, reasoning ability.
You know, they're more human beings with conscience and reasoning abilities. You understand? The people them that you used to manipulate back in the days, they're not here no more. They died. The fools them. I love how this big man reasoning.
To think beyond you. And if it's a lie, you can't cover truth forever, man. And I'm so grateful for those parents that are keeping that body. I'm a little bit worried about other things because I know how devious people can be. And I know that.
Do you own your own home in Georgia, but still rent your electricity for a limited time only?
Excuse, guys. Excuse the little ads. Excuse the ads.
Without paying a dime out of pocket. This
I think that body would be the safest place for that body is to fly it overseas to a safe location. Maybe I don't understand enough of how that could happen, but I'm asking Guyanese to think in that direction. It is sad. The right thing to do for transparency purposes would have been to ask those guys, and you can still ask them. They're not dead. You paid them. Probably you need to tell us how much you paid them, and how much money you're spending on this case, right? Because apparently you're trying to tell the people of Guyana that you did enough. Your fake president there, I see, was angry. When somebody asked a question about, not fake, your puppet president. Somebody asked a question about, the ADRIANA thing, and he's saying what he did. But he thinks people are stupid. You had 3 autopsies, all right? But nothing is making sense. So I want you to be fair to yourself as a government, to allow those guys, beg them, because you pay them. And I hate swearing, because this is what you bring me to. And again, I'm asking Guyanese to please forgive me for swearing a whole lot yesterday, but different story. Yes, so we're not getting those guys to come on camera and make any statements, which would have been the right thing to do. You know why they can't do it? Because they can't do it. Because they all know that they're lying and there's a reason for it. I'm saying so. I could probably be a cyber criminal. I'll work with that. But you know different. The guys that I'm talking to, you know different. Guyanese people know different too. Nobody's stupid here, buddy. That time is over.
Or we soon open the phone lines, guys. We soon open the phone lines, alright?
Man. For 60 years and counting, from Bornham to today, Guyanese get set. So we're not going to have that autopsy signed and in front of the Guyanese people. Well, I think it's not so right to have videos or expose videos because it's still a female child's body. That might be disgusting. So your autopsy would say the processes you took, and then the findings, the ultimate findings. Never is that going to be released in Guyana under the Bart Jack Dave administration. Never. And I'm still grateful that child is still there. If that child is safe or not, I'm asking you people in Guyana and you people that have the authority, please help to keep that child safe. This is big money and big money game. And your government is selling narratives, and they're using their fake profiles to do that on social media. Now, next stupid thing that they did, and rightfully so. So there's this guy that the Guyanese trust. He had a good reputation. And when I look for this guy in Delaware, he's not nothing special. I thought it was a very highly reputed guy, from Delaware. And I could go online and find him. Nothing. Guyanese, check for yourself. I don't know who sold that guy to the people.
Oh my God. Yo.
I'm seeing big money.
Uncle, hold up. Last night I went searching for the man and can't find him. Honest truth to God, I said I check up for this man. And I googled down and did not find this man. Indeed, bro. Chaja God. And I was like, whoa, am I typing in the wrong name? Or I went saying it gotta be something. I was thinking like it's me alone. But here what Uncle saying, he did it too. Whereas is this. People open your eyes. Open your eyes. Y'all hearing? I telling you, Raz. Big up to everybody that checking. Please like up the live. We got 1,000 persons on the check-in. Like the live up, guys. Like up the live.
Money for injustice. Big money that would allow people with money and power to continue feeling and thinking that ordinary people, small people, regular people are less valuable than people with money. Every soul that comes to this earth is invaluable. You cannot put a price on them. And you know who said that? Your conscience. I want you, every one of you looking at me, to put a price on your body and tell me what it is. There's no price, right? What would you die for? What amount of money do you want to die for? So there's no amount of money. You see, souls are special. Our bodies and souls, whatever it is. Our lives are invaluable. The life of Adriana Young is invaluable. No soul or no life should ever think that they have an iota of value more than a scrapie. But they think so. Every life came to this planet with potential. If they're so weak that they can't realize their potential, help them, guide them. And that's the job of our leaders. But instead, narratives are being pushed. So up to this day, nothing is making sense. The guy that came from Trinidad, or should have come, or did come, and Guyanese know more of that than I do, I checked him out. He's done a few autopsies and whatever, but the family believed in him. Maybe he was like, screened kind of by the family. He was refused to perform an autopsy by the same people that are selling narrative, your Barra Jagdeo government. Are we seeing a linkage here? Like a set of things flowing in a given direction? And then those same people, those people that are selling these narratives, they're trying to tell us that they did their best. How stupid do they think we are? Guyanese, we're not that stupid anymore.
Nope.
So, Guyanese were asking for FBI. And all of a sudden, they pick up one of them friend from Canada, or one of them friend, and they're going to bring that guy, the government, without the approval of the family, without saying, when I look at that guy they're going to bring from Canada, he is nothing. And he needs not to be trusted by the Guyanese people. I'm saying so. You know why? Because the same people that are lying to you is bringing him to sell a set of fake narratives and to tell you that they did their best. So to the family of Adriana and their supporters, I'm asking you to probably fly your body out, because there's nothing you can trust in Guyana. Nothing. And you know that. Take it to a safe place. If we want justice to prevail, it's not in the hearts, it's not in the minds of the Guyanese people. They're protecting someone.
Here's how to never have to worry about money after a car.
Jaja. You hear the man just now said there? Viewers and subscribers. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. We got to open our eyes.
The body that was in the pool, I want all of you to do the research. The body in the pool is consistent. And this is a clear, very strong statement. I've done a ton of research. It's consistent with one thing. You see those arms hanging down and legs hanging down? And a head in the pool? It's because air was in the lungs. When you're drowning, water goes into your nostrils, into your lungs, and then there's no air, the body goes down. The body comes up in Guyana, let's say it's a tropical country, maybe after 3 days. Guyanese, I'm asking all of you to tell me or remember how many days it takes a body to float. Even in salt water, which is supposed to help with buoyancy, that body floats because decomposition allows the bacteria to produce gases, and those gases makes the body buoyant or lighter than the water. The gases makes the body lighter than the water, so the body floats up. In Adriana's case, that body wasn't swollen, nothing. It's consistent with, and this is a clear statement I'm making, and this statement will be recognized in time. She died and was placed in that water. So water, when you're dead, whatever shuts down, but you're dead and you're face down, so the only place that keeps you afloat is the chest with the air inside of your lungs. And whatever cavity you have, maybe stomach or whatever. And that's consistent with the way Adriana's body was found.
Jaja. You know it's really hot me heart. It was hot me heart and hot me head. Every day we got to hear this. Everybody, if it's 1,000 person came out and said this, said the same exact thing. Said the same exact thing. So how come the government, you see, I don't even want to say government sometime by. How come these people them saying that how Adriana drowned and all these things, or come on, bro. It's 1 million people coming and talk this thing what Uncle just now say. When you're drowned, with it with the ears in your lung, and all these things will make you float. Come on, how the man in Linden drown? How the man in Linden sink? Because we all saw that video with that man when he was drowned in. Everybody see though. He went down and he stayed down until when they go and pick you up, 11 hours. A body floats 2 to 3 days. Come on. Mr. President, you know that? Mr. Prime Minister, you know that? Mr. Vice President, come on, you know that? Mr. Attorney General, you know that? Come on, bro. You know that, man? But y'all just coming and want to show the girl drowned in the family face alone and just done and that's it. Please. What kind of heart y'all got, bro? Since this ADRIANA situation, everybody that came and talked and know about drowning said the same thing what Uncle saying. But the leaders saying a different thing. You hear the man just now say? When these pathologists already finish the autopsy on ADRIANA, there should be a full written statement. Now we're hearing that she drowned, and it wasn't a force. It was a forced drowning, or it wasn't a forced drowning, or it wasn't a forced drowning. She does drown just so. BS, bro. Mr. Ali, you know that. Mr. Jagdio, a.k.a. Pharaoh, you know that. Mr. Nandalal, Pinocchio's, you know that. Fabian D, the heartless, bro. There's like it eating me up inside for know everybody that coming out saying the same thing like what Uncle's saying, but still the leaders them of the country, you don't hear they saying none of these things. How old is Uncle? Uncle well equipped and well knowledge done and know what's going on. Everybody we came out, all the nurses them will talk. Everybody, the last nurse will get locked up. She said it. If she drowned, what would have happened in she lungs and all these things? Come on, bro. Yo, I telling you, we guys, these people need to wise up, bro. This could have happened to any one of you guys. Any one of you guys, this could have happened to, bro. I telling you, shout out to all of the rest of parents them that lost a child at Double D Hotel or a loved one and did not get no justice out there. The phone lines are open, 347-801-6231. I'm going to take a few calls and then we're going to start back the video. That's right, man. Then we're going to start back the video, so... Yo, this shit is crazy. These people is make me head hot me, bro. Let's take the first phone call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. Where you calling us from?
Maryland.
Okay, what's your thoughts on this?
After listening to Amicia yesterday, this thing got me sick. However, I'm calling today to plead with the nation or everyone who is listening. ADRIANA body has to be embalmed. I know everybody is busy. I know everybody has bills. I know everybody has so much to do. However, I'm just pleading with the nation to please, because I saw you have a missing name up there. If they can please take a minute or two to try to see if they can go to MoneyGram or Western Union to donate whatever they can. Also, I just spoke with her, or she's going to tell again today. She is going to ask her cousin to open back the GoFundMe. I'll get the correct name for the cousin so that you can put it up on your show as well. Because they have to get money to embalm the child's body. And it's a lot of money to get it done. Okay. But God is watching.
Yeah, man.
I don't have the strength today to carry on because this thing it got me so sick. It got me so sick.
Tell you,
You know,
sister. Yeah,
and
man.
I know everybody got their life to do and stuff, but they should have continued to protest. They just lock up a couple persons because they're driving fear. They're driving fear in the nation. You know, but God don't sleep.
Yeah, man.
Justice coming.
Justice coming, sis. Yeah, man.
Thank you.
All right. Well, guys, as you guys heard, so we need you guys to, you know, if you could just put your foot on the gas. You know what I mean? Adriana body needs to be inbound and you don't know how there's not no normal money. So you know $2, $3, $4, anything that you guys could donate. The name is on the screen. When you donate at Western Union or MoneyGram, screen munch the number, the reference number, and WhatsApp it to her phone so she could get it, or text the number to her phone. Hello, good morning.
Blessed love, man.
Yeah, man.
Give thanks for the strength and give thanks for the lady just now said. Ones on ones, if you have just heard what Auntie said, please, you know, try your best to contribute for a worthy cause. All right, for a worthy cause.
Yeah, man.
Thanks again to Fireblaze for doing this tremendous work every day, taking time out of your busy schedule.
Yeah, man.
To bring facts and truths to I and I, the people in the diaspora. All right? So power, my brethren.
Yeah, my brother. Respect.
Let me make my quick point.
Yeah, man.
The big man making sense. And I give thanks for all the Indian brethren and sisters them in the diaspora that finally have the courage to come out and talk. But what I waited to hear.
Hello there?
Yeah. You hear me now?
Yeah, yeah, we said just blank out for a minute.
Okay. What I waited to hear the
You cut again. Yeah.
What I waited to hear the brethren say, he didn't say. I want him to rally the Indian population to come out and vote against the PPP government.
Oh. Jaja God, just a minute, caller. Hold on there. Sorry about that, caller. Jesus Christ, your phone was going in and out. You know the callers coming in. Guys, 2 minutes, quick and fast, get to your point. Hello, good morning.
Morning, brother.
Yes, I
think that this current second autopsy that will take place depends on what results come out of that. All the other doctors that took place in that first autopsy, and if this second autopsy differ from what the other doctors say, they can probably go to another autopsy. And depending if they come out with the same result as the second autopsy, then all of those doctors that took place in the first autopsy, they should take away all of them license.
Real thing. Because you could say the first, well, I'm cutting you, because you could say the first autopsy is like joke. This is not nothing. So now see what you're saying, if they take the second autopsy,
correct.
They take the third one, and you could say, well, okay, good.
Take the third one. So, and they should take away all of them license. You understand?
Real thing.
Because let me tell you something. God infused each and every human being a conscience. And I know all of those people in the government, the conscience fell upon them.
Real time.
I doubt whether from since this girl drowned, any man can get a 5 minutes sleep. I'm telling you, bro. And you can see it in their face. Look at the press conference that the doctor Anthony had.
Right.
This, you see the couple from his face, he starts sweating his head right down. He's trembling.
Enough of them can't talk.
You look at Branham. When Branham gave that press conference, Branham was literally shaking. That in itself is a result of they know what's going on.
Real
you understand?
Straight.
You know that they find themselves in a hole within a hole, and every time they talk, every time these people talk, they're committing the sinking themselves more down in a deep hole.
Real thing.
And they still don't and cannot realize and recognize that. But you know, Jimmy Cliff's song also tune. He said, "Time will tell.
Thank you, Uncle. Let me get
And
this guy.
finally, let me tell you, if this case happens to go to court, you get Niyal Singh, the autopsy, get all of those doctors, and you get an international doctor on the panel and ask those doctors certain things when a person wrong, what happened. See how they will answer.
Real talk.
See how they would answer.
Real talk. Thank you, Uncle.
You understand?
Love
Thank you,
Uncle.
brother.
Yeah, man. 2 minutes to call, guys. 2 minutes to call. We are strict with the callers this morning. 2 minutes a call. You understand? Let me call back this number and see if I'm going to get through and see what's up with this person that just don't call me. Let's see if I could get him. Okay, we're not going to ring nobody. Number 2, 2 minutes to call, guys. Come on, 2 minutes. Remember, guys, please donate what you can donate. The mother definitely need the money today to embalm Adriana. So you guys could definitely take a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes out of your schedule and definitely head down to MoneyGram or Western Union and help the mother by donating anything, okay? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, I was in the city of the capital city, DC, so I got cut off.
All right.
When you're coming through by the White House side there, you know, they got some instruments, it's cut you off, so that's what happened.
Don't say father no more, father. Go ahead, go through.
So what I was trying to say, right? The man made some very good points. But what I was waiting to hear him, he did not rally the Indian population to come out and vote against the government. You know, I'm not taking nothing from him because he made very valid points. You understand? But what I want to hear him say is rally the... I from Burnham time. He's from Burnham time. He much bigger than me. Me, he's probably the same age.
Okay.
Or I might be a big man for you. You understand? So a lot of these PPP government people that break off from the PPP, most of them living in Canada and in Queens, New York. Okay?
Okay.
So we know them. Them know we and we know them. I'm into the trucking business. I just bring things for a lot of the people them in Queens with my trucks. I just support my people and I just bring enough things to them. I got a couple of trucks and things, right?
Okay.
And this is why I is deal with. You understand?
Yeah, man.
It's a true sign.
Yeah, man.
A good coolie is a dead coolie. Me and this me opinion. You are not responsible for how I talk and what I say.
Real thing.
But I'm not putting my race over no other race because no other race don't put black race over their race. You understand? I love everybody and I can deal with everybody accordingly. You hear the word I just used? Accordingly. You understand? I'm a Gaviite. My race first.
By rights.
Love and manners, my brethren. Keep doing what you're doing. All the time.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Carl, you got a point. You know what I mean? I can't put no race over me race. You understand?
Yeah, so it's open back, but it's
you know what I mean? I can't do that. Guys, like I said, guys, please take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, any minute out of your time. Head down to Western Union, even if you got the app on your phone, because I know we just only got Guyanese that living in Guyana subscribe to the channel or watching the show. We got Guyanese from around the diaspora. So I know most guys, you guys may got the app on your phone. You might got a MoneyGram app, or you might have the cash, what am I saying? The Western Union app. Please, right now, she really in need of the donation. The number is on the screen. The name is on the screen. Those are the information that you have to use. Name is right there and the number. Whenever you guys do the transaction, send the reference number, text it to her phone, or you could snap it and send a picture to WhatsApp to her phone. Okay, guys? So please, the number and her name is there. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how you feeling?
Yes, brother.
Calling from Brooklyn. I was watching a rerun of your show late this morning. It's the one last night and the one today. Man, the Attorney General, who does appointed the police commissioner? So I am saying to myself, these guys, because first of all, the president picked the attorney general, picked the police commissioner.
Good.
And that means the vice president, the puppet master picked the thing, and then the attorney general
right.
Nominate him to the commission.
All
So
right.
how come, who pay the police? Is the government have a private contract with the police in that they are private entity?
This is what he's saying. That's the same thing I'm trying to
Boy.
find out, my brother.
When people are stupid, they feel other people like them.
You know what I mean?
And the whole government are making themselves look dumb. They're too bright for their own self.
Aye. The same
You
thing I
understand?
said. Yeah, my brother.
They're too bright for their own self. All right, keep the good works going.
Fire blazing all
All
time.
right,
Yeah, my brother.
all right, one love.
Yeah, man. It's like, man, this is the same thing I'm saying. That's the same thing I am saying. I say I got a feeling these man of them, like they got too much of book sense. And mommy always say, too much of one thing ain't good for nothing. Too much of one thing ain't good for nothing. I mean, if it's just you want to be so smart in book after time, your brain's gonna crash. And this ways happen with these man of them. I feel these man of them by the smart, so much book smart, them illiterate when it comes to talking to people, or should we say illiterate of thinking that people is dumb. You know what I mean? Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, can you turn your TV down for me, please?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Am I on the air?
Definitely you are. Once I say turn your television down, you're definitely live.
Oh, okay. I would like to first thank you very much for your program. It is very educational and it's very good.
Thank you.
And also, when we are off the air, could you call me back at this number?
I will.
Because I want to talk to you about your e-cup.
Okay.
And I have a technique for you, okay?
Thank you so much, man. Thank you. I will
Thank
do that.
you.
All right. Shout out to everybody that tried to help me with my hiccup. Yo, I tell you something. I never get so much help in my life. Me eyes are banner in life that is scared to ask people for help, because in this life is people is help you for talk about it. You understand? And before me, you gotta go up the road. You know what I mean? I rather go through what I gotta go through, and me ain't got time. But anyway, phone lines are open. Don't worry. Champ, I'm gonna try to get on to you when I get off. I hope I remember the number. So you were going on. When the show done, can you call back my phone? Because the cars coming in, I might forget the number, it's with number, and I might know. So you could text me or call me back when the show is finished, okay? Hello, good morning. Welcome down to Let's Start the
And
Things.
vote against the government. Yes, my brother. Morning again.
Yeah, man.
I just want to say, I was made to understand that Adriana grandmother took him sick. I was made to, I don't know how true it is. But if it is true, I can only advise that parent not to take that woman to the Jarchong Hospital.
Okay.
My brother, I know what I'm saying. Not to take that woman to the Jarchong Hospital.
Jesus.
You understand?
I hear that.
They're cruel.
Yeah, Jarchong Hospital right now, I would never encourage nobody to go Jarchong Hospital.
Well, I never went to the Jarchong Hospital in my life yet.
Nah. I telling you?
These people are easy. This is a criminal government you got run in this country. Amen.
All right, uncle. Right. Respect. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. What? Adriana, grandmother's taking sick? What going on here, so? First, the nurse taking sick. Now, Adriana mother taking sick. What really going on in this place is judgment as well. Is already going on. We're going to take 3 more calls and then we're going to get back into the video. We're doing this by sections. So we're trying to make sure we keep everything in line. Okay, guys? So we're going to collect 3 more. We're going to take 3 more calls and then we're going to jump back into the video. And then I got a next video. We're going to hear about like a minute or 2 more of what Uncle went saying. And then I got a next video for we jump in. It's an hour and 3 minutes into the show. Now it's 9:33. Definitely want to say big up to everybody. We got 1,400 persons in the check-in. We're going to go to a small ad break. And when we get back with you, we continue the show. Okay, guys? So do not move a muscle.
Brooklyn, New York, Wagwan is all about Miss Spotlight Zalima presents the return of royalty. Yes, the return of royalty.
And she's royal.
Saturday the 31st of May, our road leads to Club 718. That's 922 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to all the royal women and all the royal men. Mark this down on your calendars. You cannot miss this one. Admission tickets is only $30. Make sure you get there early. Music provided by Natty Samuels, DJ Neville, Superlex, Unity Family, and Selector Fry. Remember, it's all about the return of royalty. Saturday the 31st of May 2025. Miss Spotlight Zalima, we doing it again.
Give thanks, me alive, yeah, the blessing does a flow upon me.
You could give them your heart, and I'm gonna still say that's not enough. Jah alone knows that you got it tough. He restored my soul like Lazarus and told me to live right even when man unjust. Yo, this is Alabama. Your guy and his artist representing for Talk the Things TV, where we talk the things. Yo, big up fire feelings. And remember, comment, like, and follow. Alabama representing, you know. Boom!
So to all the people that wants to sell the narrative, and those people know that she wasn't wrong. Oh, they know that well and truly. And that's your president and his president. And they're going to do, the first video I did after that girl died, I told Guyanese, never will they allow for an independent investigation. Never. And I'm saying that again. Because I know. So they're bringing their independent investigator to do their independent investigation to tell you their lies again. Guyanese, and mostly Kuli people na bega you. I stand up for right now. I stop go church, man. Stop go masjid, stop go mandir. Are you only a fool God and fool yourself? Stand up for one thing that your conscience tells you is right. And when I go church and mandir, I must ask the pastor what right. Because even those guys are voiceless. I'm going to ask you something, you know. What would Jesus have said in this circumstance? What would Lord Rama have said in this circumstance? Would he, you know, your Lord Rama, you know who he stood, well, he stood up on the side of justice, he did what he had to do. Let's look at Krishna, for example.
Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that.
On the side of the weak, against the evil and the devils in power. Yes, Lord Krishna did that. So for your pundits today, the men of cloth, stand up on the side of the weak and against your dictators in power. That's my encouragement to you. That would be the position your God would take, right? I'm thinking. So for some reason, we're not going to get justice for Adriana from the Guyana government. And they know the reason. And everybody else knows the reason. but everybody is afraid to say, especially Guyanese. It is so interesting how these guys, the structure of Guyana is funny. I haven't seen a sensible report from the Department of Public Security, the top cop, nothing. But every Guyanese now know that your government is hiding from the truth. I'm asking you Guyanese, if your government is hiding from the truth, how many more things are they not hiding? Thinking that you're a fool. Knowing that they fool you well with their promises. Guyanese, these are the thoughts that came to my mind, and I'm gonna encourage every Guyanese to, if you can't speak your thoughts, find ways of expressing your thoughts free of fear and free from fear. Fear has always been the inhibiting factor in Guyana. Fear.
You hear that? Fear. Now, the last caller we have whereby people sell it out, the caller say that they should come out and vote and they lock up a couple people for drive fear into them. The people them know that Guyanese people them, well, I can't say the whole of Guyana. Certain regions, because I know for a fact Linden, Linden is a sad days, what I love with Linden. But I feel like Georgetown sometimes is covered out. I from Georgetown and I proud of where I come from. I feel like Georgetown is covered out sometimes. I feel, Because these people them is quick for dash fear and we and then this outcome them is conquer we. We got a bond of fear and stand up like all them African them is fight. We ain't care if we go into jail. We gonna come out. We gain again. What you feel gonna happen? These people them get fed up. You nobody fighting in Martin Luther days. Malcolm X days. These men them days. We name again the big Africa president. Oh my God. Scrap is we name where them they lock up. You know how much people fight for these people and stand up and fight. That's why a day like today, certain things, certain country running smooth because of the fight. People fight and put up a fight. In order for we get justice, and not only with these leaders that is in power, but we're talking about any leader that go in power and such, should such thing happen when any leaders is in power and they are intent to try to sweep it under the rug or try to hide it, we have to fight for make sure that don't happen never again in Guyana. And how we going to do it? We have to be consistent. We have to stand up. We have to go out. Somebody got to do it, buddy. Somebody got to do it. If we don't do it, buddy, Guyana is going to be looking thin. I know what I'm telling y'all, bro. Yes, right, man? Rest in peace, Kian Fortuny. Rest in peace. All the rest of people them will die by wrongfulness. Ronaldo Peters, every Guyanese. All of these people, them death is contributing to justice. And stop the unjust in Guyana. No, I hearing me. Whoever come up on the show, come on, like the mic is on. Yes, right? Justice is what we need.
I grew up on the Barnum. Fear. Always afraid. Afraid of many things, especially as an Indian. And now, so many people are afraid of this present regime. There are many things that are wrong with our country.
And and there's something that is very messed up when I hear that, because sometimes I hear that Barnum, which I never born around Barnum days, but I used to hear Barnum used to terrorize Indians. And now like whoever they it's bare foolishness. This is the same thing I tell you why I don't like politics. I do not like this is a dirty game. Because despite Caribbean island, what you think is really happening in these countries like America, England, UK, and these kind of thing? It's some craziness is happening also. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Yes, I.
Is it the show?
Yeah, man, you on to the show.
Yeah, respect my brother. I was listening to the program. I tell Chinese people, 10,000 people show up. I can't arrest 10,000. They have nowhere to put 10,000 people.
Aye.
10,000 strong. And the madness can stop. The police force, they got 5,000 members. You understand, my brother?
Real thing we are saying.
10,000 strong. Where are you putting them? Even 200. Where you putting them?
I'm telling you, we're putting them.
Chinese people gotta wake up, or this PPP government will destroy the nation.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Straight.
Real thing, I'm telling you, friend.
Yeah, man.
This thing hurt me. I mean, I live out here in the US, boss. I be boiling every day. I be boiling. Because I don't understand why this government think they got a right to do whatever, say whatever, and make people's life miserable for whatever, for what? I don't get it.
You know what I mean?
You understand, Sophia? I don't get it.
Real thing. Yeah, man.
But we got to start working on something. You got to start working on something before these people go too far. If these people get elected again, Chinese are done.
I telling you.
Indians and black is done. The poorest of them.
Telling you, straight.
They elite Guyana. That's what they're working on. The elite Guyana. And all those people who sit across, not about politics now, but all those people who take it across and over, black brothers that take it across over get something. They have nothing to get. They'll be kicked to the curb. Look at Muhammad today. Look at him. He was the best friend.
Real
best
talk,
friend.
uncle. Straight.
You understand what I'm saying? If you have to turn across, turn around and curse the own like that, what would they do to us as poor people?
Thank you, uncle. All right.
All right, my brother.
Yeah, man. 2 minutes to call, guys. You don't know what's up. The phone lines are open. Hi, Jaja. Ja, you know, is that? You really know. You got time with this. You that one don't sand truck on. You got time with it. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Everybody's seeing it right now. You understand? Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Five Fields. How you doing, man?
I don't want my brother. How things
are?
Everything
Everything is alright. Everything is everything. What your show as usual, enjoying it. You know?
Right.
Y'all guys find peace at, you know?
Yeah, man.
You had a lot of good callers this morning on your ear, and we're talking some real positive stuff.
Straight.
Including the guy that you got on the video, the Indian guy that you got on the video there. You're talking some real positive stuff, you understand? But one of the things a lot of people got to understand is that the police force in Guyana is a part of the government. They got to stop separating it, trying to make it look like it's a different entity.
Yes.
Because Guyana only consists of 3 branches: the legislative branch, the executive branch, and the judicial branch.
Right.
Now, a lot of these police officers, they don't know, what is it that they swear to. You understand? They took an oath to serve and protect the people of Guyana, not the judicial branch or the legislative branch. You understand? As far as police officers, you're not there to protect your own colleagues and protect the president in Guyana. No, you throw oath to the people of Guyana. That's where you owe your responsibility to.
Straight up.
You got to serve the people of Guyana. You understand? When you see certain things going on in Guyana, you got to stand up for it and tell them that they're wrong. You understand? Because I can't see myself being a police officer in Guyana and seeing corruption going on around me, and tolerating it. No, that's not what I swear to. Me swear to no corruption. I swear to protect and serve the people of Guyana. You understand? Not to protect the government and the lies and the scheme and the frauds and all them type of things as far as the president, the vice president, my colleagues, them who taking money from the side. No, this whole system need to be gutted. It need to be revamped. You understand? People need to know the order of Guyana. They don't know a lot of these people taking bribes and all them type of thing. Everybody got secret for everybody. The whole system need to be gutted out.
I telling you, bro. No joke.
You understand?
Real
It
thing.
need to be gutted out upon it because this thing here, everybody got secret for everybody. Everybody calls for everything is about money. I mean, in a day like this, 2025, we're supposed to be the richest country in the world. You understand? This thing going on, like they act like they said they're back in the times of Bornholm and things like the money. Yo, what's going on? What's going on with these people in Guyana? They ain't advancing.
I telling you why.
You understand? Be looking bad to see that we're the country that got all these natural resources and stuff like that. And everybody envy for what we got and stuff like that. And we still live like if we did back in the 70s. Jack Deere pushing the narrative of, controlling people and threatening people. They got to remember in today's day and time, you can't fear everybody. You understand? People ain't fear guns no more and all them type of thing, like we used to back in the days. You can't, every time you want to put in a lie, you want to put in an eye up and make things, you can't do this, you can't do this. You're supposed to be a democratic country, but yesterday you want to run the country like it's a dictatorship.
Straight.
You understand? But anyway,
thank you for the call.
Continue on with the show, or was?
Respect. Yeah, man. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, sir.
Yes, man.
I just want to say that justice for Adriana. Now, I born 1963, and the time when I born was a little bit hard, time with miracles. But anyway, I was a winner and I overcome it. Now, when Burnham used to visit the area, different area, was on a horse, and every weekend, Burnham come around in every street, and he talked with his people. He didn't have guard. He had his wife one side, and he on the other side. Sometimes he daughters them on the next horse. And that man lived loving with everybody. Wasn't scared of people. Was scared not because he wasn't a bribe taker. He used to listen to your plea. But the only problem is that when he turned the rice into flour, that everybody started coming. But he used to encourage us to plant. My parents used to plant. Bonham had confusion. These people come in this power and they're doing all what they want to do, people, and it is over. The time is over because I'm going to encourage my children to go out and vote. Because if Adriana don't get justice, we got to get justice, and they got to go. That is it.
Thank you.
I'm out.
Thank you. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. You're live.
Good morning, Fire Feelings.
Yes,
Me again.
brother.
I'm calling on this take of the fear that the guy is saying. Now, this is not a racist thing, but when you look at blacks and the other race, black people have a problem. Now, in Guyana, 90% of the military is black. Gotta say 90, it's a 80.
All right.
80% of the police force is black.
Yeah.
Now, the slave mentality that used to happen then is still happening today, where the whites used to take the strong black and give him power over his people. And it's still happening today, even in Guyana. So the black people are afraid not of really the government, but the position they give their own people to control them. If you put a gun in a black man's hand and say, hey, I'm going to get $1,000 or $100 for kill your brother, and he would do it without any questions.
Real time.
So that is the problem we got, not even in Guyana, in the world today. So the fear we have is not of the government they have in Guyana, of the people the government have. Because, all right, go back in the 90s, all the killings from the Phantom Squad, who was the majority within that group? Blacks. You understand? We don't understand. Martin Luther King and them other day, black people used to stand behind with them. Because majority of the white men was have the power and there are few black people with them. Today, even Jagdio use it. Because he see it works in the 90s, and he's going to continue using it once he's there in power.
Real
Give the black man, make the head man an Indian man, and the rest below him black. Because what they going to say? We killing them? Is the whole people that working for us? That's why they say, the police force is private. Because the black man, yo, bro. All right, fire. I'm out.
Yeah, man. What's wrong with you, man? Co-host, chillax, the man. I'm telling you. What are you stressing about? You wake up too early? Just sleep. It's okay. Yeah, man. Real thing. You know what I mean? And, it's crazy at this set moment. Sometimes make us laugh, but I just want to know what's really going on. No joke. Really talk. You know? We get two more the uncle, then we out. Then we go on to this next piece of vibe we got here, so you know the thing already. Wait a minute, guys.
People that wants to believe them. I remember Burnham fooling the black people that wants to believe them. Your governments are lying of decomposition, but your president was not bloated. There was no sign of decomposition. There's this whole discussion. I have written something here. I'm going to ask you to help me with this. Adriana's body was found in the pool 19 hours after her death. She was not bloated. There was no sign of decomposition. There still isn't any. I know that. And Guyanese know that. There still isn't any major sign of decomposition. But your president is trying to tell you that the body decomposed so much that it's difficult to get a right, autopsy and time of death and all that. Lies. Your governments are lying. And they're fooling the Indian people that wants to believe them. I remember Burnham fooling the black people that wanted to believe him because of his blackness. And now Abikuli people want to believe Bharat because of his cooliness. The blackness caused Guyana and Guyanese to go down. We sunk as a nation. Still sinking. And the debts that Bharat is taking today is going to take us down. And I'm going to mention this, one oil spill. And we're dead broke. Because all the debts that we have will still be paid for. And then your $5,000 is going to value 5 cents. And let me tell you how I'm saying that. When I was a kid, my $2 was valued at $1 US. Today, my $2, it takes me $200 to get $1 US. So that is what is going to happen because of the borrowing that Bar Jagdev is doing right now. How I know this? I understudy these guys, man. And I'm trying to tell you the same things. Now, we've seen this Leroy Smith guy, and that day that that girl died, calmly walking down the stairs. Your government hasn't provided an iota of anything from him. Smoke bellowing on his backside. He didn't even care if the smoke was bellying or not. The word was, why are you burning your building, man? Because somebody, you see, they can burn the building because insurance is going to pay for it. That's all. I don't know. I think the people who own policy in that insurance company need to state that insurance should not be paid for that building because it was bought by owners and their agents. What did you say? I'm talking too much? I know. I'm speaking what is in the minds of other Guyanese, but they're not saying it. I'm just their messenger because they're thinking the way I'm thinking.
You see somebody company man live and tell you that he talking to.
They're not buying your narratives, Barrett. They're not. And I'm going to continue doing this for as long as I need to.
This is what they don't like. They don't like when people come out and talk the truth. They don't like when people come out and talk the facts. These people, them want people must be always saying or only beating the drum or only beating the drum. You know what I mean? That's what they want. They don't want when you come out and you be outspoken. Like how I outspoken. No, they don't want that. They don't want that. You understand? They do not need that. They want we must be out. We must be mute. We mustn't go talk nothing, say nothing. And that's why me and them is go up the road because you see me, not me. Yeah, I tell you, not me. I was never born mute. If I feel like what you're saying, I don't like it, I have a right to share my views or my point. You don't have to agree with me. And I don't have to agree with you. Yes, I mean. So that's why I keep it straight. That's why I keep it real. I don't got time with these man of them because these man of them is fake. And I keep telling you guys, we got to be careful, bro. We got to be careful. No joke. Guys, like I said, again, Adriana body needs bombing today. The mother is definitely requesting you guys to definitely donate whatever you guys could donate. The number and the name is up on the screen. Like I said again, when you go to Western Union and you do your transaction, you could send a text with the reference number to the mother, or you snap a picture and send it to her. Because remember, in order to collect the money, you got to get reference number. So I'm asking you guys, please, if it could take 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, a minute out of your time, and donate anything we could donate to Adriana mother. The number and the name is there on the screen. Hello, good morning.
Fire.
Yeah, my brother.
My contribution, man. Look, I tell you, well, you know, guy, I got him from guy now. We eyes open now, you know. Now what these guys think that we dunce. I listening Nandala on a program there and like there's some Caribbean tea. Yeah, lies. Buddy. Wait, we stupid? The evidence what they do is in front there, the wall is seeing what they're trying, what they're hiding. Bro, we that stupid. But now the guy actually about the guy the guy was separated, so he switched and telling them man, but Trinidad and the Caribbean, we want to know about the guy and the police force. That's what we're talking about. If there's way to separate, we don't want to hear Trinidad operating and we talking about the guy. People see how the guy and the police force operated. Lies.
Real time.
You know, you're coming to realize that, you know, the doctor, Collins, what they say, the family request here, the family are requested now. We're really guy now with these people, buddy.
You say?
Yeah, but we're really guy now with these people.
It's like they're sinking themselves more and by.
Yeah, buddy, they're only exposing it. And this man is shame, buddy, that's what looking.
I telling you, boy.
Brother, this banana get shame, the world watching you. This banana get shame, and you see the one Mark Phillips when I get out as a puppy. I was a soldier. Mark Phillips never command. Soldier follow him. I live as a corporal, and if I call some soldier, they will follow me before they follow Mark Phillips.
I'm telling you.
Mark Phillips is another puppy they get for talk what them want to talk.
Straight.
But I want all these bananas stand up for say these things in front of people, boy. How they feeding your wife, eh?
I tell you.
But I jagged you, Nandalal, and Ali. Them man just put them on the fire, sort of blast them out. Them man want to them man talk, buddy.
Real thing, bro.
All right, buddy. That's my contribution, fire. You don't know, we gotta keep it warning.
Respect.
We gotta keep it warning.
Sorry, my brother. Sorry. We gotta keep it burning, bro. And I feel like we quitting. We ain't quitting. But you see what I'm trying to tell you guys? You see what it come back to? It come back to everybody is literally, positively, absolutely, definitely seeing these guys. Let's get into this video here. Like, give my co-host some for munch by the time.
I cannot recall any other country in the world where the president comes to give a report on an autopsy. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. And I was on a talk show earlier in the day, and I pointed out, because Mark Phillips, the Prime Minister, was also on that talk show, and he was talking about making this political. And I pointed out to him then that there is no greater political act that could be committed here than a sitting president coming to tell us about what a post-mortem says. They have politicized the entire thing, but as always with the PPP is they do as I say and not as I do. They have made this political. Irfan coming to tell us about an autopsy report when he's not a doctor. I cannot recall any other country in the world where the president comes to give a report on an autopsy. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. And I was on a talk show earlier in the day, and I pointed out, because Mark Phillips, the Prime Minister, was also on that talk show, and he was talking about making this political. And I pointed out to him then that there is no greater political act that could be committed here than a sitting president coming to tell us about what a post-mortem says. They have politicized the entire thing, but as always with the PPP is they do as I say and not as I do. They have made this political. Irfan coming to tell us about an autopsy report when he's not a doctor. I cannot recall any other country in the world where the president comes to give a report on an autopsy. It doesn't happen. It does not happen. And I was on a talk show earlier in the day, and I...
Yo! Hey! Yo! Yeah, I hear what this woman just now said. And it's no lie, she's not the first person to say that. I can remember somebody calling on the live and said that, oh, this is the first time I ever see the president of any country come out and read an autopsy report. Who does that? Wait, man, Mr. President, no disrespect, but I just want to ask you something.
Man, you're vexing you. You're vexing you. Something bothering you. You're sick. Your brains are working good.
Me don't understand what guy now with the president. He brains gaffy ain't working good. Hello, good morning.
Morning. How you like how she come out and say that he come out to read the autopsy and he's not a doctor? Somebody finally said it.
Yo! No.
Yeah, that's why I get vexed. When the guy, these people that calling this man a doctor, use my fucking doctor.
What doctor you is?
What doctor?
Keep it like
who you went? When you talking about cervical cancer, that's why Jack Dio had to say Guyanese people stupid. Because the fucking dunce around the country and Guyanese people going and calling him Honorable Dr. Infernally. Somebody who can't even fucking act.
No course.
You calling a doctor? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
You understand? I like how she, and Amanza, she's a very brilliant woman. You understand? They can't hold we got the education.
Yeah, man.
They're not ready yet. Amanza's a very well-educated woman.
Yo.
Very well.
Yeah, man.
You see how he's coming talking?
Yeah.
And saying, but you're a doctor.
And you're a doctor.
You know?
Inside, man.
Somebody in the comments saying Dr. Lies. But let me tell you something.
Sweet.
We got to bring this party down and they must never ever hold office again in Guyana.
Definitely. Them had enough chance. Time for them to disappear.
We got to demolish that party.
Yeah, man.
You understand? It's too long, guys. These people been going through these nonsense with these people. We want brilliant people to run Guyana.
Straight up.
You understand? We need people like ADRIANA to run Guyana. Okay? Big up my Guyanese people. Big up the world. Thanks everybody for supporting we. No justice, no peace. We must get justice for ADRIANA. We must get justice.
Yeah, man. Good.
Big up.
I pointed out because Mark Phillips, the Prime Minister, was also on that talk show and he was talking about making this political. And I pointed out to him then that there is no greater political act that could be committed here than a sitting president coming to tell us about what a post-mortem says. They have politicized the entire thing, but as always with the PPP is they do as I say and not as I do. They have made this political. Irfan coming to tell us about an autopsy report when he's not a doctor. I cannot recall any other country in the world where the president comes to give a report on an autopsy. It doesn't happen. It does not happen.
Hold up, let me tell you. Here's what Ross says this. Yo, she go hard with him finally there. She really go hard with you there, boy. Hello, good morning. Hold on there. Hold on. Wait a minute. I need to ever put you on. Wait a minute, hold on. I'll call you back. Hold on. All right, good. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is I'm calling from Atlanta.
Okay.
My name is Joseph Tom. I speak with Adrian's mom yesterday.
Okay.
And I have a donation for her. My name is Joseph Tom.
Okay.
Can you please call her and tell her to call me because she have my name and my number.
Okay, well, if you're looking on the screen right now, her name and her number is right there. So me know if you could contact her yourself because I don't know if I'm gonna get onto her. I'm here to deliver the message that any donation anybody have, send it straight to her by Western Union or MoneyGram using that name that there is on the screen and the number. When you finish, you text the reference number or you send a picture of the reference number to her. That's what she been telling us because she's in tongue right now dealing with Adriana because she have to get to, I think, a bombing or something like that they call it today. So that's what she's in tongue looking for right now. So the number is on the screen and her name. You could donate, you could send anything to she and get her on that number.
Can you please put the name back because it's not flashing on the screen right now?
It's there. It's right there. Amika.
No, it's not there. I'm telling you because I'm looking at the screen.
You are looking at you must be looking at the next live. You're not looking at this live that you're watching. I'm telling you the name is up on the screen. I'm in front of my computer live right now. What color clothes you watching? You must be watching last night live or something.
Oh, I think so. I think I watching.
You watching a recap. That's what you're doing. All right, good. Just look, you're gonna see the logo there showing live. Just hit the live button and you're gonna see the name and the number.
Yeah, man. I like what you're doing. Keep it up.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Respect, uncle.
I can join the program sometime today.
All right. Okay. All right, uncle. Love.
All right. Thanks, man.
Respect. Yeah, man. That's what we're talking about. Anything you guys could donate, please donate, guys. Definitely the number is on the screen and the name. And like I said, she said, send the reference number, whether it's Western Union or it's MoneyGram. Yo, this woman couldn't say it better. Yeah, I tell you. And this is what I keep saying. The leaders are keep putting themselves in problem. This is what they keep doing. They're putting themselves in problem. Every time they keep talking things, we just keep putting them in more and more problem. You understand? Hit the like button, guys. Okay. Like I said, guys, you guys could donate by you guys could donate to the channel. I'm not speaking about Adriana now. I just spoke about donation about Adriana. I'm speaking about this channel. You guys could donate to the channel by being a member of the channel for only $2 a month. You guys could donate to the channel by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle that is provided on the screen scrolling. Or you guys could donate to the channel by purchasing a super chat or a super sticker. Just hit the $sign that is provided on your screen on any device that you're looking at. You will see a $sign on YouTube. Hit that $sign and select which payment you would like to pay. Also, I want to encourage you guys and let you guys know that if you're a promoter, if you're a business owner, and you need your business or your event to be promoted, advertise, come aboard with Let's Start the Things TV Definitely, we are powered by FF Vibes Radio, internet radio. Definitely, come aboard with us for your advertisement need. We got some great package for you. Like I said, guys, big business, small business, business is business. You got an event, whatever you got, and you need it to be advertised. Like I said, you guys don't listen in nice in the market. Just watch the sale. This we looking at, not the nice we listening at. So you know what's going on over here. So come aboard with Let's Start the Things TV and FF Vibes Radio for your advertisement needs. Right here. Want to shout out to Zalimo. Yeah, man, we got to shout out to Zalimo. Definitely, she got her party. She's aboard with Let's Start the Things TV. Definitely, and she got her party coming up. Definitely the 30th of this month, guys. And if you're in Brooklyn, definitely you need to go out and support this event here. Definitely, it's all about Miss Spotlight Zalimo presents the The Return of Royalty, Yes, Miss Spotlight Zalimo presents The Return of Royalty, Saturday the 31st of May. Our road leads to Club 718, that's 718, and that's located at 922 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, guys. Admission is only $30. At the door, you pay more. So if you're going to be in Brooklyn and you're looking for an event to definitely roll out to, definitely, this is my sister from my next mother. You need to check this party out. The Return of Royalty. Club 718. 922 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Hello, good morning.
Bro, to add to that previous lady, that president is a real dunce. He couldn't say be labored. He's saying be labeled. He doesn't want to be labeled the point of ADRIANA anymore.
Yeah.
And a lot of words he doesn't know how to pronounce, like cervical cancer.
Oh my God.
You know, and who calls? Even the media is ignorant. He's a Dr. President Ali. Which one is it? Dr. Ali or President Ali? What kind of scunt is this?
No cause. Keep clean, my brother.
Dr. President Ali?
Yeah.
And the media carrying on this shit?
This is what they're saying, you know what I mean? Like a big man call and say, you just put that name in front of your name as a label or something for give your name some kind of spark. You know, this
and
doctor.
Yeah. And if you notice, he always walking around with photographers to take out pictures. That is why Jabdeo is the real president. Because he appointed some stupid people around him to govern them.
Real talk. No lie.
Yes.
No
and why is
lie.
it that black people are always in this struggle? You know? From the days of coffee, struggle. You know, why is it that one of them, and you have another race only trying to sit quiet, but I could think it's a cultural thing. You know, we're going to run away from this situation. You can't run away. You you have to sacrifice. No change comes without sacrifice. It's always the black people making the sacrifice. Labor Day, who is out there? Black people.
Straight, my brother.
You know, they're always in the struggle. So, but this time it's coming to an end. They will never see power again. Respect. And that is why they're thieving as much as they could. Later, bro.
Yeah, man. One love, bro. Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's crazy. It is crazy at this said moment here. You know what I mean? But nevertheless, man, it is what it is. Let me jump into this video here. See what's going on, you know? Yeah, I swear. Sometimes I can't bother.
I want to beg everybody to give me this money so we can split it. Yeah, and I will, because no money can bring back my daughter life. Everybody telling me about money. That's the truth. I fell up hearing people bullshit. Yeah, you're right. They're telling you, because for the past couple of days I just hear everybody bullshit. I heard everybody bullshit about money and money and money and money and money and money. I want y'all to listen to what I say tonight. I'm very proud about what I'm saying. I have no money in this world to pay for my daughter's life. You hear? I have no money in the world, nothing in Guyana. Not in Guyana. You have no money in the world to pay for my daughter's life. Right? And I know about struggling. Struggling is nothing hard to me. There's nothing I going through a 5 year or 2 year or 3 year. I going through struggle since I know myself. I started 2033 struggling all my life. I struggle all my life. I still struggling that day like today. I struggle for going to build a house for my family. Nobody you know what is it. Here, I never thought that mother father asked a mother father, you know, I gotta get a house. Right? I watch some people just get every single thing in their life. Some people get so much. I was like, wow. What are gonna be why? Eh? You know what you get?
Get too much.
I know what is it? The age of 16 or 15 to going back down and pulling to Zava for people. You hear these things that I went through in my life. I know what is it? To Zava on a planting truck heading to Barbies. Some people might even know that. Here, some people don't know this. I head into Barbies as a youth man growing up because I wanted money. I live with mommy. No, I live with granny and grandfather. Grandfather used to left every day to go watch man for send me to school. Here, so every way I can help out there. I help myself. Every weekend I get some work on a planting truck, I take it. You understand? Because I know to myself, hey, I can help for buy something for myself, my granny, and you know, God rest them soul. God rest them soul that they like today. I am here tonight to ask Father because I know the evil was done to my daughter in this place. And I cannot rest my daughter's soul with evil touch onto her. So I'm here tonight to pray out the evil from me. So when we rest my daughter, let's rest her peacefully. Father, this is all I ask for tonight. So I don't want to hold up the pastor anymore. So let the pastor continue to pray for us as we here. So, Pastor.
I'm going to ask that the relatives of the child, the father, mother who are here, the relatives who are here, if you can come together, you're in a group, we can pray for you. Hallelujah. Look at my prostate.
Ravi, listen to me.
Yeah.
See you,
Relatives. Relatives of the child, father, mother, brother, sister. I want to ask pastors and
rest in peace, little Adriana. Oh,
those who know the prayer.
No justice, no peace.
Please, so we can offer a word of prayer, believing God that God will intervene in this situation. Shall we? All right. Yes, the family is gathered here. And thank you, Jesus. Shall we look to God in prayer this moment? I want you to.
Yeah, Father, you know it goes there. Yeah, man. So the thing set up. I'm sure to everybody that definitely check in. Guys, please like up the live, share the live. Also, you know what it is, man. Definitely one of the hottest show. Monday to Friday. You guys know how we're doing it over here. So this is Let's Start the Things TV report. We talk the things. You understand? We talk the things. No joke. You understand? Now, see this picture here is a circulating the other day, and I want to know what's going on. I heard that this banner here says friends. With the WD Hotel, right? Watch. And this what, right? And this what certain people don't really understand, right? You see that the caller say, I can't put no other race over me race. And I don't want no other race put their race over me race. No, it's like me mother. Me mother is the best mother in the world to me. So I'm going to always say she's the best mother in the world. She mightn't be the best mother in the world for you because she's not your mother. She's the best mother in the world for me. You mother is the best mother in the world for you, right? This is what I'm trying to say. Logics. You see black people? We black people is caste, disrespect, and messed up situation is gonna come we way. We black people is caste, disrespect on we self. Yeah, I telling you? Now I heard that this individual here works for Double D Hotel, and I think I hear that he rush Adriana father sometime. I don't know why. I don't know how truth it is. But I heard that. Now, pertaining to, let me come out. Right? At least this is what it's saying. Sent in by family members of Adriana Young. Boxer. Government name is Roy Stanford. So this person's name is Roy Stanford. He's an ex-soldier and he does escort. He is a close associate, of the hotel owner, Banhambo, or whatever I can't pronounce his fucking name. And the son, and he and the East Indian guy that I mentioned in the previous post was both living in the Double D Hotel. Not stopping, living there. Was Boxer ever questioned? We didn't even know about he. No, I started to say something, I got bring this to the platform. Me know about his last night, I know about this. I see this picture circling, I'm like, what? Boxer? Boxer? Who's this? And watch his face. And this last party, so we'd say, why did he attack Adriana's father the night of the motorcade? Well, me know about that. You know when somebody say attack, you know what I mean? Like he and Adriana's father was in a scene, was in some situation. Because this is what it's saying. Why did he attack Adriana's father the night of the motorcade? Why black people, why black people stay so, bro? No race. No race can pay me for kill or beat up none of me, beat up no black brother or sister for me, bro. Like I just say and that's what I'm talking about. Just like the black brother, like the brother were calling and say, he wouldn't put no race over his race. And you have a point. Because who does that? I don't expect the Indians then to put black over their race, Amerindian to put black over their race, or any other race over their race. You got to stand for your race. You got to stand for you people. You got to stand for who you are. You got to stand for what you belongs to. This is what this thing is. So it is eat me up inside when I see black banners. Black banners like this is so. Nothing wrong if you get Indian friends. Nothing wrong if you get Amerindian friends. White friends. Nothing wrong if you get friends. But when you friending these people them now and these people them putting you against you people them, how you really think it is feel or look? How you think it is look? Big gun pon he hip, pon he hand, and he guy now like he's a dunce, like he's a script. Watch his face. You know what I mean? And taking advantage. If he attack Adriana father, how much other black was he in attack like himself? I just want some black man to sit down and really put one and two together and see if these other races is going to take anybody from their race for do these work. You don't see they going to get an Indian man like them for going beat up nobody or beat up their own Indian or beat up black man or whatever. No, they's going to get a black man for do the dirty work. Put the gun in the black man hand for he go and kill people. Y'all didn't see what is happening. Y'all didn't see what them doing to black people, bro. You know what I mean? And this is a worldwide something, bro. This is something that happening around the world that we are suffering with as Negro, black American, or black or African, whatever you call it. This is what we suffering with. It's like a sore in our butt. And people ain't coming to them senses and know, well, oh, scrap by, yo, we gotta come out for this. Let me stand as one. Y'all know these are the people I'm trying to do. Them know if we stand together, we come as one. But when them divide, you hear them instead? They're gonna try their best to divide us. Because they know if we unite, we could conquer this world. If we unite together, we could conquer this world, bro. But some of the black people, them eye ain't open, bro. And I'm speaking this not on a racial way. I'm speaking this because I'm tired seeing my black brothers them taking beat up and killing out them own matty, disrespecting them own matty for these people, them, bro. Why they don't go and get their own race to do the dirty work? You check most of the killing ways happening, black killing black, bro. You hardly, even if it's a white man, an Indian man, whoever man getting chewed on is a black man, them going and get for do this. Them ain't going and get them Indian, them ain't going and get them white people or nothing. Them same white man or whoever, no black man, cause them don't know a hair. We can go in wherever we can go. What part? Banner's hungry, Banner's starving, Banner's ain't got it, and we can push a piece of money in their hand. And we don't know from a push a piece of money in the hand is like a chip you're putting inside of me neck. Use me on now. Cause remember when the money done, what gonna happen? You're gonna want more money. So when I come to you again, you ain't got eye for see that oh scrap by is why you doing it. It's causing disruption. It's causing chaos. You ain't got the eye for see that. You just want to see the money. And you killing out you black brothers and sisters. And yo, this is crazy. Yes, right? Look at he. Just so wear gold chain and wear nice clothes. They got you doing all kind of stupidness. You. But you could say that. You could say that. George Prince, you could say that. George Prince said nobody ain't doing anything to us. We doing it to ourselves. Just what you saying. No one can pay me to do anything to anyone. One real thing, much less my race. Real thing. Real thing. No joke. Black brothers and sisters need to wise up, bro. You know what I mean? Jaja God. Yo, it is hurt me heart. Bless morning to everybody. Like I say, man, you guys like up the live. Like up the live. We have 235 likes up. It's all right. 1,700 person on the check-in. Guys, do remember, if you just joined the live, do remember Adriana, body needs bombing today. You know what it is. The mother is in tongue at this said moment. And she said that if you guys could kindly donate straight to her using Western Union or MoneyGram. The name is on the screen and her telephone number is on the screen. I just heard that she do not have internet on her phone, but still, guys, see how best you guys could just get the tracking number to her, or I don't know what's going to happen. Somebody ain't got to let you put on a plan or something, because obviously, she got to get the reference number. So it's not just sending the money, it's the reference number that she got to get for clear the money. You know what I mean? So whatever information you guys could, however, send it to her. Like I said, the name is up on the screen now. Will not be removing until the show is finished. I'm gonna just read the comments from my book or my normal page itself. Okay, guys. So like I said, donate is a must. Any donation going to Adriana Young, her mother name is on the screen, and the phone number is there also. You guys could send whatever you guys could send. Yeah, that's all you needed for Western Union, Candy. That's all you need. You just need a name and a number, and there's it. You ain't got to forget no address and all them thing. You understand? Just the name and the number, and there's it. Once the person show up, well, this is how it is in Guyana. Me know, but no other country. This is how it is in Guyana. You don't have to show no address. You know what I mean? Does the name and the number, you carry the name and the number when you're transferring it, and I think that's it. You know what I mean? This is how it is in Guyana. Yeah, but that's it, guys. You guys could definitely send whatever you got to send there. Fire, what internet platform she using? I don't know what internet platform she using. I'm going to try to get onto her cousin and see. Angela, if you're on the live and you're watching the live still, Angela, somebody asks what internet platform she using. You know what I mean? If it's Digicel or, well, the number that you're seeing there from your C665, there's Digicel. Yeah, 66568, this and them kind of thing is Digicel. Anything below 66, yeah, is GT&T, or I think above more. But 665, the number there, that's a Digicel number. Yeah, that's a Digicel. So you could tap up your phone and you get some internet. So yeah, I could send whatever information you guys could send to her straight, okay? Yeah, guys, like I said, you know what it is. Share up the live. Let me jump into another video. By the time my co-host tech knock out. So, it is what it is at the end of the day, guys. Like up the live, like up the live, like up the live for me. Like up the live. Let's run this video here that I got. Well, on a minute, guys. Share up the live. By the time, let's share the live up. Share up the live, like up the live. Somebody sent me a video. Yeah, man, big up everybody in the building. Y'all guys know what it is.
We have to fix it for make it feel like a crime. For make it feel like a crime. For make it feel like a crime. You understand? We don't know if this girl get kidnapped or what really going on because she disappeared out no saying. She went inside the pool. She nothing adding up. Everything that's there like a puzzle right now. Right now we gotta fix every single thing. We gotta fix it for make it feel like a thing.
Hey, when you see you don't know what they're saying, you must just shut your mouth. You hear what he said there? I'm gonna put on my co-host. Jesus Christ. Yeah, give me a minute.
For make it feel like a crime. For make it feel like a crime. You understand? We don't know if this girl get kidnapped or what really going on because she disappeared out no saying. She went inside the pool. She nothing adding up. Everything that's there like a puzzle right now. Right now we gotta fix every single thing. We gotta fix it for make it feel like a crime. For make it feel like a crime. For make it feel like a crime. You understand? We don't know if this girl get kidnapped or what really going on because she disappeared out no saying.
Coach Strumming is this man talking by. Who is he, man? Hey. The man said we got to make this thing look like it's a crime. Is that, man? What craziness I really hear in here, Sabai. That is total craziness. Hello, good morning.
Morning. Are you still live?
Yeah, you want to be on live?
I was actually trying to let you know that when they're sending the money to her, even if she doesn't have internet, they can still screenshot and send the stuff to her. She will get it all. So they have to send their name. Who sent it? Because Western Union or MoneyGram is going to ask her who the money was come from and where the money was sent from.
Well, all right. They're supposed to know that for real. This is how Western Union's work, indeed.
Yeah, but
So
who
guys,
never do Western Union and doing it first, they might not know.
Okay, well, at least I'm glad you called and letting them know and put them on game. So I'm going to let them know also as we continue the show, indeed. So, guys, you got to make sure you got to drop your name. But they wanted to know if that's all they got to get to send the money. The name and the number. They ain't got to get nothing else,
And
no address. They ain't got to get
country.
nothing.
No, just the country, which country it's going to. Guyana. Guyana.
Right,
because some people don't know to spell it.
And she number and she name. That's it.
That's all.
Got
and
it.
when they're send their name, where the money was sent from, how much money they sent, and that's all. And she's gonna go and pick it up and send back a thank you because she wanna thank everybody who donated to her.
Okay. All right. Well, good. We got you.
All right. Thank you.
So, guys, you heard it there, definitely. You know what I mean? What you got to do. Yes, I? Do you guys feel like the uncle looking suspicious? I run a poll quick. Then I run a poll. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live. Like up the live. Do you guys think the uncle is looking suspicious? That's what I want to know from you guys in the chat. Hello, good morning.
Yes, my brother. Morning. Is this the same uncle who was a DJ? He was a DJ at the hotel?
Yeah, man.
Okay, that's a question number one. So guess what going on? We're calling out the uncle this morning, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it the same guy that leave to go change him clothes?
Yeah, the same brother was same leave to go change him clothes indeed.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember a clip him said? The grandma called and say to find out if Adriana was with him.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember he said the owner for the hotel called him a few minutes after?
For real.
There's a video with him saying that the owner for the hotel called him. What was the conversation was about?
God.
Why do you went home and change your clothes? Because if you go out, you're gonna put on your Eastern clothes to go out. Why did you go back home and change your clothes? What was the conversation with you and the hotel owner?
Real thing. That make a lot of sense, my brother.
Come think about it, man. I females we are using,
I told them, bro.
Because me I tell you this in a bingy. Every day that I come to your program, I take my pen and paper, and write down some important things, Me not just listen, Me not just listen, my brother. Because like me tell us say, yeah, me a Jamaican, yeah, me have a daughter. And the whole world is watching. What was the conversation with you and the owner, uncle? And why did you go home and change your clothes? 2 more questions before me run, my brother. Mr. Vice President, we are asking now just one simple question. Can you come and tell the people of Guyana which one of these pathologists do you know? Which one of them you guys are friend?
Respect.
And my last question now, Mr. President. What if it was a parents from the US or England or Canada? They come on vacation and their children disappear and murder. Would you approach it the same way? Because bear in mind, this is the Caribbean. A lot of people come to the Caribbean. Worse in the summertime now. So if it was somebody else's children from the state, England or Canada, would you say the same thing? Would you approach it the same way? That's all I have got to say, my brother.
Respect.
May I listen?
Valid points. I think he would have go more hard because you know why? Because he want make the country look shame. You understand? He don't want to make the country look shame. Real thing. You see it? Big on one level. What my battery going down just now got charge up. Yeah, you're back on the live.
I just came off the phone with Amicia. She told me to ask if you can please thank everyone. They know who they are that already contributed to her yesterday on behalf of Adriana Young's family. We would like to thank everybody who contributed yesterday. Our cousin that she asked to reopen that GoFundMe that she is using Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, but she rather it come to her directly.
All right. No, definitely.
Because she's getting it faster. Her cousin is she's living all the way in Essequibo. So with MoneyGram Western Union, she's getting it faster.
Okay. Good. Well, that's good, man. That's good. Yes. All right, sis. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Definitely. Your donation is welcome, guys. Like I said, send the money straight. Let me call back this person here.
Hello.
Hi, good morning. I'm calling you back.
Yes, I've been following up this Adriana thing, and I've been looking at your live,
Okay.
and I did some research, and what I found, this Dr. Collins is a Trinidadian. Are you guys aware of that?
He is?
He is. He is a Trinidadian. He studied at UE before he went to the US for further education. And I am wondering if the family don't know how he was selected. It means there's some connection between people in Guyana and people in Trinidad that recommend this guy so they could manipulate whatever the results was. I'm alleging that, I don't know for a fact. But because the examination report is so hush-hush, you have to wonder, as an island man to an island man, who set up this thing? This guy is a Trinidadian. You there?
I telling you, me know that because just know somebody said they was trying to find him and couldn't find him.
I went and did some research. Go and Google it and see where is Dr. Collins from. You will see he's a Trinidadian. He studied in UE and he went to the US and he studied in Miami, and then I think it was 2014 he get this job in Delaware. So who find him in Delaware?
The government.
Exactly, and it's connection and connection.
Definitely. I've been telling them all the time they don't hear.
I was thinking the family knew people who could have gotten him for them. But when I see this man is a Trinidadian, I say, no. And the family is saying they didn't request him. So it's people who know him there in Guyana and have connection in Trinidad. I say, let's bring that man because we could get the man to explain what it is we don't want exposed. Because if it turns out that this thing is to this child happen with people in high places, you know the destruction that's going to come to Guyana.
That's why they don't want it. That's why they're fighting for don't let it come out.
Exactly my point.
You see, man?
I'm calling from Grenada, and I am monitoring this thing.
Yo.
And my heart go out to this family because if it was my child right now, I in the grave or I in prison.
Thank you so much,
That
Auntie.
man is a Trinidadian. Go and check it out.
I will do. Thank you for coming through. Let's get the next call. All right.
Bye-bye.
Yo, I want to shout out to all the Grenadas, man. Yo.
He's a Trinidadian.
He's a Trini. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm looking at the live this morning.
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy stated that the uncle or cousin, whatever he is, mentioned he went home to change his clothes. But when you look at the videos at the protest, he had on the same clothes that he was taken in the photos at the pool with the family and the kids in the pool. So how come he went home to change, but then at the same time, he is close to the police and the guys in the same pink jersey that he had on? And yes, he did stated that he was called by the owner. Right? So something is definitely wrong somewhere along the line. How you went home to change, but you still close to the police them with the same pink shirt. It doesn't make sense.
I'm telling you.
And if you look when they had bar everybody from going into the building, he was very close to the police officers them before everybody go back in and close the door with the guy that was pushing that luggage. Could it be that she was in that luggage and they was trying to get away to dump her body elsewhere?
I'm telling you.
and the lady that take off the hat and hold her head that Leroy was looking at, all of them, they are all suspects. And why the police are not doing anything about this? It is very easy. Check the records, the phone records of these people via the phone company, and you could see exactly what transpired. You don't have to have their phone. You just have to go through the phone system.
Real thing. Yeah, man. Thanks so much for coming through, man. Definitely.
Thank you.
You're
Have a
welcome.
good day.
You too. Well, the main thing, everybody's seeing what's going on. The main thing, everybody see what's going on. You understand? Everybody see what's going on. Let's take this caller here. Hello, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good morning. Once again, gonna give my 2 cents. So the lady that just came off the phone there, she got a valid point concerning the video in which she just watched. Early on, I'm watching the white lady from England. Her podcast or YouTube channel is called the
Yeah, I gotta find ship on YouTube indeed.
Right. Now listen to what she's saying, and it makes perfect sense. If you watch carefully, right, the lady that has the white hat on her head that entered the front door when the hotel room was blocked. What I'm saying is that the suitcase which was coming out of the hotel,
Jesus Christ,
people that want that suitcase to come out that hotel. So it's either that was the sacrificial, whatever products, whatever artifacts they had in that hotel, they wanted that to vacate the hotel. I don't believe it was Adrian's body in there, because remember, Leroy pants was already wet. Okay, we know that for a fact. When he was outside recording, his pants was already wet. Now the cousin, which is what's his name, with the pink T-shirt and the blue pants.
Oh shucks, shit, I forget.
What's his?
Yeah.
Stefan.
Stefan. Yes.
Right. Stefan, to me, his body language looked as if he was the receiver to get that suitcase to drive away with. But they didn't have the opportunity to give it to him. So they all went back inside the building. Remember, look at that. They all went back in the building. So you're trying to tell me, we as the citizens who wanted to know what is in that suitcase, the police was there. Why at that point in time the police didn't say, okay, just for argument's sake, okay, could you kindly open the suitcase? Right? They did not. Everybody just went back in and they reboot. They say, okay, we got to come up with a different idea now. What shall we do? Why did every one of you guys go back into the hotel, close the door? Look how Stefan, like, he brushed his head, his forehead, like, damn, bro, it's nervous. There's the police officer that was all in black, with his black shades on, black attire. He spoke to someone first. If you notice, he took off his body cam. It's only when he came back.
We saw that.
And it's Stefan, he put it back on. So there's something that he recorded on that body cam. And for those, let's just rest this Adrian in the pool situation once and for all. Let me rebuttal this, okay? Let me be the devil's advocate. Let's say like they're saying Adrian drowned in the pool. Okay, I'm from the Caribbean, right?
Okay.
And I'm going to put myself in the Caribbean. Let all who are listening right now. If you are in the river, in the ocean, in a pool bathing, and you come to difficulties in the water, won't you start screaming and say, help, help, I'm drowning? No one hasn't answered that question as yet.
I telling you.
Because if that little girl is drowning, if she has difficulty, whether it be in the shallow part or the deep part, and I know for a fact she wasn't in the deep part, because if you watch the pool clearly, you will see there's a concrete that separates the shallow part from the deep part. So you're trying to tell me the grandmother already said that there were 20 of them that came to that hotel.
Correct.
Plus, there were other guests around the pool. This is her word. This is what she said in the statement. So you're saying to me that your granddaughter is drowning in that pool like they're saying, and she's not splashing up, no one isn't seeing, and she's not calling for help?
I'm telling you, that's the same thing I'm saying.
Bro, no one has yet to answer that question or bring this point that I'm saying. Anyone, whether you be a grown person or a child, if you're drowning in difficulty, you're trying to call out for help to anyone to assist you because you're in difficulty.
That's it. Real talk.
And back to Stefan and that grandmother, I was listening again. Stefan live that he's saying, and the grandmother live that when she was talking to the Guyanese critic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It don't correspond. Mm-mm. It does not correspond.
I tell them though. It does not
correspond. And me personally, man, I'm giving all those people who've been working in that hotel, they are a part of this. This guy has been doing this thing for a while. I'm not a Guyanese, but can any Guyanese out there tell me what's the body count for the years that hotel dealt with? Because to me, it has more than one person or child that has been missing from that hotel. So this goes deeper than just Adrian. There's people in high places, names are going to call. And one of your live yesterday or day before, you mentioned something that maybe it wasn't you, but a caller. When the owner's son had gotten arrested for the 2014 or 2012 incident with the guy who drowned in the pool, wasn't it when Jagdeo came into power, he released his son? So my question is there any affiliation when it comes to political that he is giving donation to Jagdeo party? Is there any affiliation in
that's
that?
That's where the fingers are pointing at this said moment. That's what the fingers are pointing. Because persons are saying that the boss man for Double D Hotel is cousins or family with one of the ministers, Priya Manachan.
Everyone in that hotel, the receptionist, everyone in that. I'm a clear the air right now. This has nothing to do with Indians or blacks.
No.
Because Leroy is black. The policeman in the front with the tactical gear, he is black. So every one of them is involved. It's black Indians, they're involved. The owners, they're involved. So once again, right, back to the Observer. That's the lady from England. That's her YouTube channel. Please, audience, go watch her latest video that she's speaking about.
What's our YouTube channel name?
The Observer, like the newspaper, The Observer.
Okay.
And there's one other that always on point I've been listening to. It's called 10, the number 10, past 10. That's the next YouTube channel. 10 past 10. Those are the two I am keeping update with. So before I exit the phone, she also said someone observed that lady who wears the hat on her head, who we can't see her face. She revealed the lady's face on her video. She's saying that someone on that live, the day of when they took Adrian out of the swimming pool, that lady in the hat was chanting whatever she was chanting over Adrian's dead body.
All right, my brother. Respect.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah, man. I always appreciate you. Hello, good morning. 2 minutes, guys. Yeah, guys. Yeah, my brother. Hello.
In Brooklyn.
Yeah, my brother.
I'm married to a Guyanese. So I've been following this from day one. Like the person was saying just now, if she was drowning, okay, and you would be hearing splashing. No, you searched the pool the night before, couple of times, nothing in the pool. She's not in the pool. How suddenly is she drowning the next day? What, did she just went and hide in the shadows and decide, okay, you know what, I'm good, let me go in the pool, and then suddenly she's drowning? Come on, people. There is way too much evidence here to let you know there is something seriously wrong here. Guyanese people need to step up, start protesting. shut down work, whatever you got to do. You got to force these people out. This little girl needs justice. Her parents need justice. Her siblings need justice. Guyana needs justice. This is ridiculous, man.
I'm telling you about it. In this day and age,
Do not
everybody's
stop
seeing
in
it.
what you're doing.
Yeah,
Do
my
not stop
brother.
in what you're doing. Keep it going, man.
Respect.
The whole world needs to do something about this. This is ridiculous.
Straight. Respect, my brother.
This hurts.
Yeah,
Respect, man. Keep it.
Sorry about that, man. Sorry about that, my trigger finger. Sorry about that. Yo, it's crazy. It's literally crazy. I'm not gonna tell no lie. Anybody who could find the YouTube. Oh, okay. This is it right here. All right, let me see if we could dive into one of the videos. Okay, she got a nice thing going on YouTube. Shout out to everybody, man. Now it's 4 minutes after 11. You know what it is. We're going to take you up to that 12 o'clock, 1 more hour, and then we out of here. As we go down the road, we got some more stuff to talk about. Shout out to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Really appreciate you guys. Really love you guys. Guys, do remember, Adriana mother says that she want to thank everybody that definitely donated to her yesterday. You know, those persons know they self. So if you're watching the live right now, she said to tell you guys thank you for your donation, and she's definitely looking forward for your continuous support, guys. You know what it is, all right? The number and the name is on the screen. Anything you guys have to donate, make sure it be Western Union or in MoneyGram. You know what I mean? That's how it is over here, all right? Anyway, good morning.
Good morning, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You know, from the first time that thing started showing on the TV with this little child, I watching his grandmother, you know. I watching his grandmother. As a grandmother, you take your grandchildren out to this pool, right? Now, something like that happen. I know most grandmothers and break down and throw down. She just there, you know. You know what I mean?
Real thing. She's supposed to go in there like the mother.
Yeah.
Yeah, who will
She's
belly
supposed-
in them thing. Yeah, real thing.
Yes, I tell you straight up as a grandmother.
Plus you is in you care should disappear. So make it
Right.
worse. For real.
Now it's 20 of them go in the pool.
Right.
You want to tell me none out of the 20 and see she's splashing up or not in the water if she be drunk?
If she
really
drunk.
know she drunk.
Right.
Right?
Right. Correct is right.
Something fishy, bro.
Buddy, everybody seeing this thing right now, buddy.
Let me tell you something. I tell me wife.
Come on.
I say why this grandmother good? What she good? What she attitude, you know? Straight up. 20 of them there on there. You want to tell me none of the 20 and see when this girl disappear? Yeah?
I telling you, me know, boy. The real kind of skeptical with me, boy.
They need to shut down the whole of Guyana and we can get justice.
Yeah, we not gonna get it though.
And nobody, you take care of your
man. Yeah, man. Sorry about that. That's not gonna happen. Sorry about that, my brother. That ain't gonna happen. Right? Watch. Don't be surprised if you see Cartel show ram like dog. Don't be surprised if you guys see Vibes Cartel show ram sold out. Cause you know why? Guyana is coming like a one, like a 2 week something, or let me say even a 1 month. You see it, man? Even 1 month. Big up to everybody with dep on this case all the time. Still a day like today. But not for we saying boycott this, boycott that, boycott. Why Guyana hard for boycott? Just look at the protests. The police come and lock a couple of them up. Banners get frightened. Nobody want to get locked up. Everybody saying, wait, why you getting from Adrian family? This is the first thing them say. Why you getting from Adrian family? Adrian family pay me anything? Adrian mother giving me anything for you go and protest and get locked up? Dumb. You know what you're doing this for? For injustice for stop. Your continuous protest and march against injustice is for injustice to stop. Because why? Table is turned. Something might be you. Something might be you, or something might be somebody from you. So enough of y'all talk about, oh, not me guy, there and this and that. Because I know no black people. I's a Guyanese. This I know what's going on. This is the first thing them and say. But it could be you, child. It could be somebody for you. You know what I mean? Sometimes it happened to you. So all these protests and these march and people shut down the country, nobody don't work and none of these things. You guys don't know how meaningful this is. How standing out it is and how it impact not only Adriana, but it impact the country. It impacts the country. Let's jump into this video here. Let me hear what this girl say on this. Like the caller said, check out the latest one. Oh, I totally different. I don't know about some people, you know what I mean? I am totally different. All right, let me jump into this. Let's see what she got to say. Like up the live, guys. Like up the live for me, please.
And take care of yourself. If you feel uncomfortable, it's okay to step away.
That is police knocking at their door. Yeah, that's all you've got to do. I'm pissed off with it completely. I'm pissed off with, obviously, the slurs being mentioned. I'm a clown, obviously. I'm a troll and stuff like that. I can take it, but it gets to a certain point where I'm just like, no, do you know what?
One of their points.
You're not learning. And the only way that you're going to learn is if you're getting nicked. Yeah, I don't want police at my door.
Calling for that on the live?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. You're live.
I was driving, but I now reach back home, so I now log back into your show. Sorry, that is the DJ. That is Sir Brian cousin. We gotta make it, fix it, make it look like a crime. That's the DJ.
Okay, is he cousin? I don't know why he would say it. Got make it look like a crime.
It's okay. I can tell you why he said it later down. You see his eyes, watch his face.
Real thing.
Good, later.
Good.
And for anybody that, I know that people in your platform aren't going to say, oh, he's a grass. I'm not gang affiliated. I'm not anything to do with badness or anything like that. I'm a normal civilian. Normal civilians aren't grasses. 100%. So for anybody that says to go to the police over somebody being racist online, they say that's a grass, you're silly yourself. So just people, just rather than being outraged and stuff like that, just take a screen recording, do an online report, send the video in, and that's it.
I agree with you. I think when it goes from live to live and everyone's discussing it, put it apart, like for people from your community, it must feel like, why are you all going on about it? Like, this is all day, all I've heard. It just feels really heavy. Like, everybody's doing it. It just must feel like, but nothing's actually being done.
Nothing is being done other than other people just getting gifted for flipping, like walking. Like, just flipping, just end it by, don't talk about it. Don't give the person the attention. And then just report it online and get the police knocking at their door, because police, if there's enough people that report the same thing, police are going to take notice of it, no matter what.
Yeah, if you report in a great number, then people see it. Like, obviously, for it to be a crime, there has to be a victim. So for people to be putting in the report and say, actually, I'm affected by this, then they have to do something. But talking about on TikTok, it gets forgotten within 2 days, and we move on to the next kind of outrage. That's
exactly. But yeah, other than the face reveal, other than getting my tiny little message across, that's what I've got to say for this evening. I'm going to mop my kitchen and walk backwards.
Oh, please do. Give me a walk.
Out the kitchen.
Okay.
Well,
people.
more of a step walk, yeah, but yeah.
How many
Yeah,
women do you get into Grumpy's DMs?
Hello, good morning.
Hi, it's me again. You're playing the video right now. Fast forward to 57 minutes. This is a guy from England that's relating something that happened in England. So fast forward that until you reach the 57 minutes mark.
All right, good one, brother. Respect.
Everyone's heading your way, remove the suitcase, and all of a sudden you've got to quickly move. They're like, dude, you need to get rid of this. Your problem now. Hey, Stephanie, I hope you're okay. That's what it looks like to me.
All right.
They got 30. Maybe he tried to take out the 40 and he was stopped, obviously, wasn't he, because of the arrest, and someone had to pay it. There's not a lot of money to them. Like, so we raised earlier nearly £1,000 for the brother and sister Adriana. We're still collecting it. And in Guyana money, that was $280,000. So the jump is massive, how it goes across. So it's not overly, I think it's thousands, but it's not millions. 30 million in their currency. We believe it's a grandmother. We can't be sure. But I would definitely be looking at all of their phone records, banking details, all of those things. 100% I would. Maybe not Lewis is missing the street. I haven't heard about that unknown, but let me screenshot because I'll have a look when I come off. Didn't screenshot, yeah. Right, so people keep saying go over to Lewis and me, going over to Laura Batson's video. Do I follow Laura? I think so. I'm so tired at the moment. What am I looking at?
I want to beg everybody to give me this money. So we split it. Yeah, and I will, because no money coming back.
Which video am I looking at? I think 107k. It's a lot of money. It's life changing. Absolutely life changing. How long ago was it? How long ago was the video? Because I don't see it posted recently. Oh, this one. Or not. This is what we were talking about a minute ago with the suitcase. I believe. Look at Stefan said there. He was supposed to take the suitcase. What is he waiting for there? Sweaty palms. Look at that. Tell me he's not there waiting for the suitcase. Watch again and watch the whole body language, right? When you're hot, right, and you're sweaty, and you're getting ready to take something, your hands. He is getting ready to receive what is in that suitcase, which is possibly her body. When he's got into a situation where they're like, dude, you need to get rid of this. Your problem now. Hey, Stephanie, I hope you're okay. That's what it looks like to me. He's nervous. He's had to come around the front of the hotel. He's been told, come around the hotel, pick up the suitcase. You're the taxi driver. Drive it to wherever. Get your family away from this hotel. And he stood there. He's nervous. He ain't asking to search the suitcase. He ain't doing none of that shit.
What in this suitcase, though?
They all got it. They look around. He's ready to take it. He's nervous, wiping his sweaty hands. Doesn't know where to put himself. They've got to take it back in. That's when that guy puts back on the body cam, because he could not be filmed giving away the suitcase. So she follows it back in. Whatever's in there, she has to go back in the hotel with. Now he doesn't know what he's supposed to do. But what do I do now? That guy then says something to him, like, leave it, bro. They all go back in to reconvene. Now what do? We couldn't get her out in the suitcase.
Yeah, he pans in waiting the video as yet. Yeah, because maybe she there inside the suitcase. So he didn't get a chance to go to the pool as yet. It's still after.
They're blocking the door, they're all discussing it. And this is why I believe the cameras must have been working, because they were always aware of what was going on. And all it would take is for someone to go, no, everyone's heading your way, remove the suitcase, and all of a sudden you've got to quickly move.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, it's me again who sent you that video to look at. Okay, so let me kind of break this down in my own aspect. Leroy pants is already wet. Watch it again. His pants is already wet. And like I said, once Leroy entered the building, or even before, he's trying to hide his right hand. His right hand is already bleached away from the same way that Adrian's body is looking. The officer who's in the black darkers, the shades, that place his body cam back on, they're all suspicious. Even the lady that went into the hotel with the hat on, if you notice, she said something to Leroy in retrospect, like, okay, I guess your cell phone is falling out your pocket. And if you notice, he stick it back in his pocket. Just keep watching that scene over and over. Everyone is suspect right there. Everyone there. Adrian's body is not big enough to hold in that blue suitcase.
This is what he's saying too.
That
I watching that it and saying to myself, I don't think she body could fit in there.
No. Look at Leroy's pants is already wet, man.
Okay.
This whole thing is like whatever in that suitcase. Like I said on my first call, why when the family or the people outside said that nothing isn't leaving here, we want to take a look at what's inside the suitcase. Why right there and then? Why didn't the police just said, okay, just for argument's sake, open the suitcase? Why did took back the suitcase inside and everyone?
So that's why the suitcase had to reverse because the family member them wanted to see what's going on.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, this coming outside for shoot. Oh scrap.
So if you look, so now everyone got to go back inside now and rearrange the situation. Okay, bro, that didn't work. Let's do plan B now. Whatever it's supposed to be. But look at the lady in the white hat. She said something to Leroy while walking in. She didn't look him in the face because that would have looked like suspicious. But she said to him, and he stuck his cell phone back into his pocket. It's as if to say, bro, maybe your cell phone might have fallen out your pocket.
Respect. Remember, we cracking this case over here, son. So don't get tied up. You understand? This is just a top up. We know what's going on. The white pants didn't look wet to me, but if you say it wet, it wet. It doesn't look wet to me.
Leroy Smith is a motherfucker, man.
At least you're supposed to see some water stain left in behind. What the bug by going in there. Okay. The bug by know what's going on too. Remember last time I was showing you a video with 4 of them or 5 of them. It looked like a female was in between the 3 men. Was the bug guy, ex-human Amerindian, had a dark, a Negro, bald head, had a female in behind, Leroy, and then the guy with the hat and the body cam. All 4 of them was there watching that Adriana body. So all 4 of them know what's going on. That's why his camera was not on, because all the time in the procedure of trying to get Adriana into the pool or try to figure out a way how to dispose of her, his body cam was on all the time. So what he do, he take off his body cam. You understand? He take off the body cam because he don't know the body cam on. He must be torn it out because he's supposed to get torn out, but you just take it out just in case. You know, got some people who's got computer. You have to go by somebody who got computer, right? And then computer got a little camera on top. People used to tell me that sometimes you just got to take a piece of scotch tape and block the camera where you see on your computer screen, because sometimes people is looking, bug it and looking and all these kind of things, right? I hear that already. So obviously this is what I say, you know what I mean? That could happen to the camera. Is right? But at the end of the day, something ain't right. Something ain't right. So all of them there. See, he done saying to himself, this camera might catch her or wherever it is. It's like put this camera away. Cause all three of them, all four of them, and a woman went there. And somebody sent me a video. I gotta show it.
You have to kind of remember as well, like, how overwhelming this cover up. Every single person in that frame knew what was going on. They knew they were trying to get out of the building. They knew what happened the night before with the canter. They knew what happened the next morning with the canter. Like, everybody who was putting things in position to try and block off that scene. At this point, there's hundreds of people on that scene that know what's going on. There was the main group of people, about 10 or 15 of them, who are working very quickly to try and cover all their bases so they can get back in that pool. And I'm convinced of that. 100% convinced of it. Pardon me. Oh.
Everybody tell me.
I'm not going to watch a 44-minute live on video.
You bet.
He should have been with his family. I think this is interesting as well. Someone got this just like one soundbite of the lives he put back on Facebook the other day, and he says, "I'll play it," and then you can hear what he says. What's it saying? Who's messaging me? I've just got to get these screenshots with this lady.
I don't bother though. We don't care. We don't get where she coming from with that. Cause we narrowing down to crunch time. We narrowing down to that is it time. Like I said, we taking up to that 12 o'clock hour now. This because you know we was saying. Oh, there's the woman there. You see this suitcase there? This is and Leroy scratching the head like something. Leroy like, you know Leroy acting weird, bro. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Weird. Leroy acting. Something had to be in the suitcase though. Even if Adriana's body can't fit in the suitcase, something had to went in the suitcase. Something. Because all of them just looking at the suitcase like it got something inside it. But the suitcase small. But who if you know sometimes she could fit in the freaking suitcase. Everybody looks suspicious, boy. Every single body looks suspicious. Chat, tell me, buddy, before we come out here, let me get a poll. A poll? You know. Everybody looks suspicious. No joke. But what's Stefan doing there? Where's Stefan citation? Where's the citation really? Let's show you this bears chauvinist. It's like you don't see nothing like even if investigation going on, there's beer clungness going on. Cause the whole hotel supposed to yellow tape down everything while them they're discussing, grouping up and discussing. You know what I mean? Hello, good morning.
Okay, it's me again. If you want to know what's Stefan's purpose, from my personal opinion, remember he's supposed to be the driver to collect that suitcase.
Okay.
And carry it wherever he wants. He's supposed to carry that suitcase. Think about it. Out of everyone that went back into the building, he's the only one that was left out of the building.
Yeah. And he does show up just anonymous, looking
Listen
like
me, of us out there. Stefan is of us on the outside. Let's keep like you said, everyone in that footage is a suspect.
Yeah,
every one
man.
of them exactly what was taking place.
Yeah.
And my personal opinion, whatever is in that suitcase, it has to be maybe the ritual effects, the simi-dimi, whatever's inside there.
Aye.
Whatever evidence. That. So let's just stick to my thing that I said before. If the people is saying we need to see what's in that suitcase or else it's not leaving here, the police is there, okay, open the suitcase, bro. That's it.
Simple. Respect. Yeah, man. It's common sense. Yeah, it could be the ritual stuff them. You understand? Went in there indeed, because we know Adriana can't fit in there. You side, man. So that's crazy, bro. That is crazy. Hello, good morning.
Yes, brother. Bless up to you and your people, them on life. Yeah. Stefan is the DJ. He's a part of the family, isn't it?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but you could see he's involved, cause when the cops with the bulletproof vest walk past him, if you watch the video, you could see him said something to Stefan while he walked past. He whispered something to him. Stefan is involved, cause if they know they're looking for a body, his family, he should have notified everyone in his family. There's a fucking suitcase there. Him and the grandmother.
No,
Stefan invite the grandmother to bring them kids there. He invite the grandmother to bring them kids there to let them do what they're doing. He's involved in it. Seriously, we all could see it. Because they're looking for a body and the body hasn't been found. And Stefan is seeing all the suitcase trying to come out the door and all of those things. So what? They're taking us for fucking... Oh, sorry about the language.
Okay.
They're just taking us for, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, real thing. Straight up. Something in the suitcase. Respect. Yeah, court. You know what I mean? Please, guys, no indecent language when you call in. Please, no indecent language. Something got for the inside of this suitcase. I don't know what. Me I talk like I come from kanji Borbis. Me not know what they in a suitcase there. How these not know what. But something in a suitcase look interested. I mean, I tell you, everybody with the wrong the suitcase, them look like them a suspect. Yes, me not take back my words. How these not take it back. No joke. I tell you, people saying, oh no, that none of the family had nothing to do with it. And none of the family never this, and none of the had me. You better ask mine. I tell you, our blood thicker than water, yeah, but if I go by any one of me family, me asking for drink the blood is the water I asking for drink. It's a difference. Just try to understand what he's saying. You know what I mean? Because we know in this life, they got family that do family real bad things. They got family that sell the family. They got family that rob their family. They got family that lash the family pot. Mom tell y'all. So why people saying, why it's so hard to believe if the grandmother or the uncle did had something to do with this? Why it's so, what happened? Remember, there's a time and an age we're living in right now whereby body language. You see, if you don't know how to control your body language with certain things, and as human being, it is what it is at the end of the day as a human being. We do have body language that we use. But when we're in certain position like this, it sells us out in a certain way. And that is what, this what we getting out of the uncle and the grandmother. They give you your energy, making we have a look. You know, although we looking at Adriana and the rest of people, them, you know, sometimes when you're paying, you know, when you're paying you're minding your own business, but they got something that's trying to catch your attention. So sometimes you're looking straight, you get a glance, you got to turn like, then it's gone. Then you get back a glance, you got to look back. There's how the grandmother and the uncle got me right now. Like, every time I see a glance, I have to look like for figure out his wisdom. Something ain't right, wisdom. This is the position I have to be in. I don't want to think that they had something to do with it either. But if they're giving me suspicious thinking, what do you want me to do? It's like you there with a woman or you there with a man and this man start giving you some suspicious thinking. Aren't you going to want to know what really going on? Because he's looking kind of off and he's kind of, you know, your body language. This we get in. Then Stefan saying a video just now, we got to make this. We gotta make this thing look like a crime scene. I don't understand. You mouth alone gonna put you in problem. Your mouth. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, bro. Now, I know police is only guard government buildings, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Why is the police them just guarding that building like that?
This is what you're saying, mean understand what's going on.
And the suitcase. If you watch, all of them is on the suitcase.
Right. This is what he's saying.
The wicked.
The wicked. Saying, bro.
I know it's government place, police is guarding like that. That's not no government building.
I telling you, boy.
And Stefan knows something was going on right there. Trust me. You know.
You know what? You see that, Stefan?
That was crazy bars and in a draft.
Yeah, this one not going to tell you. The slammer. Slam.
Yeah. No, that's in a private place. Why police have been a guard in this one?
Yeah, real thing. Something fishy. No joke.
I tell you, number one, when they find the time, they was supposed to call. Now the place with caution.
That's what I'm saying. The whole place supposed to yellow tape down. Real thing.
All them know the police,
the government.
Jack Batty and Anti-Man Jack, do all them. All them know going on.
Hey, come off me live by later, bye. Hey, Jack, the yoga the most name. I swear to God. Sadman got the most name by what? Them is really deal with the wicked. Hey, this man make I love Jack Batty. Yo, no, but on a serious level, they just trying to make we didn't know that All right, good. This is it. They're so accustomed, right? They're so accustomed for making we something that they forget this is millennium time. You know what I mean? Things have get faster. We have internet. Them back in them days, the things them that we have now, we didn't have back in those days. So obviously, you could have got we in a box. You could have tell we anything, and we had to believe. It's like foreign, right? When you never come America, they got some family members and they got some friend. When they coming back home, they selling some dreams. Them coming, remember now, you know the money currency is. So we know what's going on. Them time then we well equipped $2, $5 US and them things. So it's a bigger money is get. We see we cousin friend them coming and flaccid. And we thinking, what foreign boy? This time we know what's going on. You see, when you come America, I'll tell you, this is what I learned. Some of the friends them and family members who went lying to me. When I come America and I see how they're there, I say, you see, ayo? You see, ayo? Says like, though, the government feel like they could still. No, it's a different time and age. Good morning.
Morning, how are you?
Yeah, man, there is upon the fire. You don't know blazing it.
I like this show. I like the show.
Yeah, man. Where's your take on this, bro?
Because I see y'all still speculating with the grandmother, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all shouldn't speculate, man. You know, everybody does got their own way of grieving.
We got a point with that too. Mm-hmm. But
so everybody does grief differently.
Mm-hmm.
We can't speculate on Granny, so you know.
I know we can't speculate, but they got sometimes you just got to watch all around you, because I'm telling you this, and this is what people fail to understand. People could pretend so much in this life. We're living in an age and a time whereby they got people so bad with pretending. We know what you're saying is a fact, but let me tell you this, bro. Sometimes you would left surprise. Like I said, it's just an energy why getting from her. Like I said, me want believe it, I'm making it straight. I don't know about no other body, but she's giving me an energy. That's all I'm saying. And you know what I mean? This would throwing me off. But you do have a point with what you're saying. But it's a time and age we living in by your family. We know family do family wrong, buddy. Real thing. You know what I mean? On a real life level. I be real in life. But you got a point with what you're saying. You know what I mean?
But again, another thing with this pathology.
Mm-hmm.
Is where by some drunk there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Usually when people drunk, they don't in the water for X amount of time, and when they come up back down, they just swell up.
This was saying.
But nothing like that didn't happen.
No.
What are really doing, man?
This is what I'm saying is you don't have to go to college to know that, bro. You know what I mean? Nobody gotta go to college to know that. We know that when you drunk, you're supposed to sink. When you come up back, you swell and all these things. She rigor mortis done wear off all them thing, no hand and stiff nothing. What's
What kind of stripping that body was placed there?
Aye.
Body was placed there.
Everybody know the body.
And who knows what the pathologist write, because the president reading out.
I told them that. Sometimes the man could give them the right thing, but them ain't saying the right thing.
The pathologist never talk to anybody here. They never say, they never come online.
No, they never. Nothing. Nothing.
Man, I surprised Ali, you know.
Yeah, buddy, real thing.
I'm really surprised Ali, brethren.
Yeah, man.
Really surprised Ali as the president of the country. I'm really disappointed, man.
You see?
I'm really disappointed.
Yeah, bro. I mean, get around.
It could have been my daughter. Anybody could have been, man, from my family.
Yeah.
And this is how the president gonna handle it in Guyana.
Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
It's disturbing, man.
You could have invite one of your friends them and family for come to your country, you and them now for those hang, and that could have happened to you friend them next, you know, you friend them looking at you bad. Like this, will you bring me a suffer by? When you telling you by, when you supposed to depend upon the president.
Came upon the government, brethren. It's a shame. They fail us, bro.
And the same we try to make it look like a government thing, but you see why people have to implicate the government in it.
Right.
Right.
Right. Because to fail us. Even to the beginning, I was not anything from the beginning.
Good.
From the time the incident happened, that okay, you can't find somebody. You know, cordon off the area.
Good.
You cordon off the area and start your investigation.
Right, the forensic men them come, boom, 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 things start happening. Ting, bam. Nothing.
What about the people in the hotel, the workers?
All them still there.
Were anything been done?
Nothing.
Why this is a real
nothing.
And I don't care how much money you got, brethren. This is a life that's lost. I don't care how much money you got. Money can buy life. You understand what I'm saying? So give the people them justice. I don't care how much money this hotel man got. That got anything if you cover up a murder, then you are accomplice.
That is what I say. That is what I said. You are the accomplice. Right.
The blood is on your hand as well. Blood is up on their hands.
On their hands. Straight, brother. Straight.
Yeah, because if you see a blatant thing like this happen, and you as a president didn't get the respect for the family and do whatever it takes to bring people to justice.
Right.
Come on, man.
Whether it's family or no family, whether it's friend or no friend, because this is how justice is. Justice is not for friend, and justice is for all.
Yeah, because they could have murdered his family.
This is what he's saying.
How can you treat that like that? I don't care if he's a friend or no friend. If I was the police and I think, I will lock them up straight away.
That's why. Good.
Come on, this is not like if it's a drug thing and you're trying to get a little money or what. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. This is order, brethren. Come on, man. I'm very embarrassed.
Respect, uncle. I'll take a next call here, so respect. Yeah.
Hey, I have something to say. Her body could have been in the suitcase, right? Because remember, when they throw the body in the pool, did you see how the body was it's like in a sitting position?
Okay.
You understand? The body could have been in the suitcase.
Could have been.
It could have been in the suitcase.
I made Zinni.
You understand? Because the way her body, remember, her body wasn't straight flat out. You understand? Oh, hi. It wasn't straight flat out.
Real talk you're saying the truth. Yeah.
It could have been.
Aye.
Yep.
All right,
maybe they put it in there so they could dispose of it.
Yeah.
You understand? Yep. So it could have been. Because watch when they throw it in the pool, you see how it was? You understand? And I was wondering, like, why is this body like this? Right? Because they had people make comments and say, like, they had her kneeling.
Right.
I don't know if you can remember seeing comments like that.
Yeah.
When people say, like, they had her kneeling. You understand? So maybe from the force, after they done kill her, they try to put it in the suitcase. That's why the body leave like that. Look at something. The man that drowned, because everybody know that Adriana didn't drown. I don't even say drowned no more. I know that that child was brutally murdered, sexually assault, everything. I know. That's why they don't want the autopsy results to come out, because they're going to see everything. Everything. Why you think they lock up the nurse? Hi, miss. You understand? Okay. Yeah. Yes. I understand. Yeah. Anyway, I have to go.
All right, my sister. Respect.
Yeah, bye.
Yeah, man. Real thing what you're saying. You know? Now, as you guys see here, so this is the same woman. You see it? And this post was made by I think the family, the same girl will make the last post with the pictures. And she said, dear Guyana police, were you able to locate this woman? If not, she is the wife of Haribola Boholior. And she belongs to the Harry Krishna Church. She and her husband, ex-husband, is the owner and a mobile guru, a phone shop in Pericod. That is why Sir Brian keeps saying that he knows her, even though he couldn't not remember where he know her from. She also lived there. She also lived 3 houses before the Doubleday Hotel. That is one house after the vulcanizing shop. If you are coming from Perico, I thought her sister in primary school, if I remember correctly. You understand? So this woman is a woman that is working with Doubleday Hotel. You understand? So this is why the woman was inside there. You understand? Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning again. For your feelings, this case is getting close soon. No.
We keep cracking it.
We are wondering, why is it? How come they get her away from the pool and the grandmother, get her to go where she had to go, right? Now, suppose she knows she uncle was working there, somebody come tell her she uncle calling her.
It's nothing for truth. Real thing.
Yeah. That's why just says that because it says she won't go nowhere if she don't know anybody, it's strangers. So they have to move her by Stefan and say, hey, your Uncle Stefan calling you, because he said he used to DJ there, which he still does DJ there.
This is why I hear him too, because I hear you was playing there on the same day. That's why you was
there. You go. And then he involved himself without anybody involving him. He left, and then they call him for ask if she was with him.
I telling you.
Nobody asked you, nobody say nothing about you. You understand? So I think that's how they lead her away.
Yeah.
You see? And he understand. But sometimes you can't blame the grandmother, you know. Because you are those people ever get you involved in something you never know, but now you realize what went down. So the grandmother might not know, because she don't know what night, you know. Might say, yo, bring it. It's not the first time they go there.
This is the only thing that's the only thing I was saying. Why she had to lie? Because she said that it's the first time they go in at the hotel at the pool. So why you saying that? I doubt whether this is the first time and your family work.
Right, because you look too relaxed and you got your grandkids then. Good. And you relax.
Because it's people where you know these.
Right.
People. Good.
Right.
Good.
And even the father says, the father even turned and said sometimes she carry them there.
Right.
You missed that part. She said the first time he said sometimes she carry them there, and so you never expect that.
You see that? This is what I'm saying.
So
everybody
I think
know everybody. So this girl, she could have been one day and half because she don't know everybody. So you know what I mean? Me have a fright. Right. I tell granny why guy in here so guy down there. Cause this man know me. For real.
Right.
For real. At 11-year-old. Thank you, my brother. Real thing.
Anytime, right?
And this is the same thing I went saying too. Remember, she's an 11-year-old. So obviously she's big enough to make a little move and make she little move. She can't make any move, but in a situation like that, like I take out my 11-year-old daughter that I have here, okay? We go out. Sometimes she go with your friends them and think, yeah, them girls, she should three friend them gone swing pon wherever swing. If we go by this sports place, they gone and bounce. They do the thing. We the here. When you're done with the here, anything you want with the here thing. Kingston, me son, me next that. Well, she didn't come in, the co-host didn't come in the world as yet. But Kingston, me, he would go and we would bounce whoever. Wise we left the mother, left the led. When Lyric come in, the same thing. So what I'm trying to say is that 11-year-old could take a little stretch once you're in the vicinity. You don't coming out, you don't going no way. Like when them say I thought you should go and jump in a car. No, there's zero. Them not gonna make them kind of move. They're not gonna make them kind of move for us going out to the compound without the grandmother knowing. She not gonna make that. Why I was saying all the time is that obviously the boss man for the hotel knows she, the son them know she, everybody knows she. She's go there more. A lot of persons are saying I am not blaming the grandmother. I'm not saying she had something to do with it. I just wanted to know why she lied at that said moment, or how come why she said it's the first time she go in. When I know that's not the first time, because Adriana know everybody there. So obviously she was comfortable. That's why even if she take a walk at the washroom, or she went and get the ban and she get the ban, and she take a walk at the washroom, it could have happened at the washroom, because we saw a photograph whereby and videos that the washroom got extra step and all them thing. Excuse me. So obviously it's a haunted house, a haunted hotel. So Adriana could have go off on she own. Why the grandmother then looking at she? Obviously that like Uncle said earlier upon the YouTube, we went showing that this not how we dwell, of course. If we go out and especially, I don't know, he got a point, but a little pointless with door. Because if it's the first time, like she said, I'm taking my children or my grandkids anyway, I'm going to be real protective over them. First time. Remember, this is the first time. But obviously, if she's not protected over them, is because she goes there a lot. The people, she knows them. So she's not going to be so protective. If you get where I'm coming from. So at the end of the day, let me leave Granny out here for now. Stefan, we're gonna keep Stefan upon the radar. We can keep people on the radar for a bit. We're gonna keep him on the radar for a bit. You say it, man? Now look why them saying this thing is a racial thing. Jesus. Now this is why they're saying this thing, right? Going out of context as a racial situation. Right? And I don't know if it's the People Progressive Party making it happen. Because as you could see here, right? PPPC family. Right? And this is what it said there, as you guys could see. Because remember, Sir Brian posted a video that his yard was flooded a few days ago. Somebody said this. I wonder, me wondering is how Adriana's father is complaining of his yard flooding when his neighbor next door yard is dry. What do you say, sir? These are some of the comments since Adriana died, and you guys could see, right? And even some comments going against Adriana father. This person said, good morning. If your yard get flood, dude,
do rain. If your yard get flood due rain, you have to call the FBI because once any sometimes I don't even want to bother with it. I was reading that making I get angry. Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning. I'm watching your show.
Yeah.
Now, I see you show a set of people who everybody, including you, consider suspect, right? Upstairs, by the door, and then team set by the pool. But what I'm not seeing is the towel guy, the towel man, and nobody is see. We don't see him, we don't hear from him, and we don't hear about him. Question need to be asked about this guy because I think he's the guy who raped the girl. Let me put it straight as
Real talk, uncle. You're lying.
Yeah.
You're lying.
From the time I see this thing from the beginning, I hear they're saying that it can be like a religious sacrifice or whatever it is. But my first instinct was that this thing has to do of a pedophile behavior. That's my first instinct.
Respect, uncle. Yeah, man.
Anyway, we don't know what it is until we hear the final, but that's my input.
Thank you, man. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys, that was it. It's 12 o'clock. On the dot. This is where I'm going to pull the curtains down. Phone call is over. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, that's one more call. Hello, good morning.
Yes, my brother.
Yeah, my brother.
Seeing some video during the AG on the case, right? I see one public show. Remember you post a video up, one of my video up already. Them men standing around by the pool. You've been seeing the same Amerindian boy was at the door at the same time. With the woman, with the suitcase, everything. So it's not no coincidence. He was a part of this whole scene, everything. No agent, but agent murder. Yeah, man, why do this now?
Respect, man. Yeah. Yeah, man. Big up everybody that definitely check in on the ones and threes, man. You know what it is. You know how it goes already. You know what I mean? I really appreciate everybody that definitely call in. Thanks everybody for checking in, man. Definitely we're going to be back in the building later down tonight. We're going to definitely schedule a 1 hour show. You know, in the evening we're going to schedule a 1 or 1.5 hour show. But nevertheless, it was a pleasure being here with you. You know, it reached our mark that we got to take our leave. Like I said, thanks to everybody that definitely came out and showed the support. Everybody that called in, everybody that dropped the comment. We love you guys. You know what it is. Like we said, justice for ADRIANA. Once again, before I go anywhere, remember, guys, the name, the number that you're seeing on the screen. We're asking you to donate whatever you guys could donate to ADRIANA Murder straight by Western Union or MoneyGram. Okay? Let you know your name and all these things. Phone lines are closed, guys. We're not taking no more call. No more call. This is it. So, if you guys are interested in donating anything to ADRIANA, that's ADRIANA Murder number and her name. She said Western Union or MoneyGram. You guys could text the number and your name. Definitely let you know who sent it and the amount that you sent, so she could know what's going on. Because I think it's got to tell Western Union all the MoneyGram how much money you're really receiving. So that number that you're seeing, get in contact with her and let her know what's going on and drop your donation here.
It's Donnie Cup again by. I don't know what really going on with it. Yeah, but yeah. Guys, we out of here. Until later. Peace and love. Thanks to everybody that definitely check in. See you guys tomorrow. Or should we say see you guys tonight? And definitely we're going to be back here tomorrow, right? Peace and love.
Brooklyn, New York, Wagwan is all about Miss Spotlight Zalima presents the return of royalty. Yes, the return of royalty.
And she's royal.
Saturday the 3rd of Brooklyn, New York, Wagwan is all about Miss Spotlight Zalima. Brooklyn, New York, Wagwan is all about Miss Spotlight Zalima presents the return of royalty. Yes, the return of royalty.
And she's royal.
Saturday the 31st of May, our road leads to Club 718. That's 922 Remsen Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. Shout out to all the royal women and all the royal men. Mark this down on your calendars. You cannot miss this one. Admission tickets is only $30. Make sure you get there early. Music provided by Natty Samuels, DJ Neville, Superlex, Unity Family, and Selector Fry. Remember, it's all about the return of royalty. Saturday the 31st of May, 2025. Miss Spotlight Zalima, we doing it again.
Give thanks, me alive, yeah, the blessing does a flow upon me.